and you'll be beneath us, you cretins.
I would have to fight the shot. If y'all always got my back, then I won before we start.
Praise his name.
Battle on my own, best believe I'm suited up. Got my battle on my own, best believe I'm suited up. It's in my heart, there's no way I can't depart. My faith is as a shield, then I'm quenching every dark.
Hallelujah.
Battle on my own, best believe I'm suited up. Got my battle on my own, best believe I'm suited up. Ready for war.
Jack on this track.
One life to live. I got one life to live. One life to live. One life to live. One life to live. I got one life to live. One life to live. I got one life to live. Means I'm going for the win. Shun the past life of sin. Can't end up on the losing end. One life to live. Living clean, no in between. Self-affliction with the Yahoo demons that are pleasure days. One life to live. Means I'm going for the win. Shun the past life of sin. Can't end up on the losing end. One life to live. Living clean, no in between. Self-affliction with the Yahoo demons that are pleasure days. Unapologetic, you can't figure this is y'all's command. Most you heathens feel it, but you niggas just won't take the stand. Say we brainwashed, but sure was better, y'all experiment. This ain't Mario, Luigi, no, ain't got no extra man. Boss will be the living, y'all prohibit preparation, man. Wages of abundance, filling up the storehouse, y'all get plenty. Passing this selection, reach perfection, my oblation sinning. Grip these aspirations, keep my space in center, keep your fence. Vegas like snake, got you loosened with the tourist senses. Exercise, power, clean the bar, increase endurance. Slid into the base, shot me save Ricky Henderson. Said in this parade, I'll be brave, Terry Pendleton. All no move is imminent, phenomenal, won't bury the Malacca, soon return up to courage while I tarry. Caught on this left is scary, that's an imperative. Feel I'm in my trend and I'll be wary. I got one life to live, I got one life to live. Means I'm going for the win. Shun the past life of sin, can't end up on the losing end. One life to live. Living clean, no in between. Self-affliction with the Yahoo demons that are pleasure days. One life to live. Means I'm going for the win. Shun the past life of sin, can't end up on the losing end. One life to live. Living clean, no in between. Self-affliction with the Yahoo demons that are pleasure days. Arboretum 11, 25 and 6 is evidence. Salute the Mitch Picard, much of all, cause they live in it. Picture this, get brick conviction up and leave your fam. If you can't ask man, Wood, Alvin, Abraham. Imagine packing up, move your kids across the country, single parent vow. Why she had how she married, mother split from husband, left your cloak, there's no debate. Say it can't be done, running by Tamika and Janae. Wrecking couples can't be faithful, any changing time today. Beg your pardon, your malarkey, the Rocky ride case. Vibration got you shaking, solo choking up the bat. I know singles that can mingle, choose to still resist the flesh. Peer press, prime stress, premature for your attention. Got some youth to sit and listen, not too young to show contrition. And shout out to the rock, we appreciate your stance. If you didn't keep going, would we even have a chance? I got one life to live. Means I'm going for the win. Shun the past life of sin, can't end up on the losing end. One life to live. Living clean, no in between. Self-affliction with the Yahoo demons that are pleasure days. One life to live. Means I'm going for the win. Shun the past life of sin, can't end up on the losing end. One life to live. Living clean, no in between. Self-affliction with the Yahoo demons that are pleasure days.
It's a tree hoodie movement, nigga. Get on and get gone. Yeah, or get rolled over. I'm talking about. Yeah, right here with Louis, Kohan and Malakim. Check me out. Look, you niggas thought you knew me. I bring that extra toolie. You crackers looking for me. I'm right here next to Louis. Look, I'm a true Yehudi. I'm with the Aubrey. I'm right here next to Louis. Kohan and Malakim. Yeah, right here next to Louis. Yeah, I'm right here next to Louis. Yeah, I'm right here next to
will be who them not to talk. Them crackers, they flaunt and display their idol gods with their pendants and their charms, bumper stickers on their cars. That's a false sense of pride. Indoctrination has supplied. We're positioned on the other side and camp right next to Louis. In defense of Yasha Raw, yes sir, that's right, we grip that Julie. Crackers, they gon' imitate but still won't be included amongst the Abba ring. We the real Amat Yehudi. Got a real cold on them Jews faking like the Zohan. They actors like Adam Sandler, tell them like Hammer can't touch this. We packing 2 leaves loaded fully for this righteous cause, we'll bust it, block 'em.
You niggas thought you knew me. I bring that extra toolie. You crackers looking for me. I'm right here next to Louis. Look, I'm a true Yehudi. I'm with the Alberine. I'm right here next to Louis. Kohan and Maliki. Yeah, right here next to Louis. Yeah, I'm right here next to Louis. Yeah, I'm right here next to Louis. Yeah, I'm right here next to Louis. You niggas thought you knew me. I bring that extra toolie. You crackers looking for me. I'm right here next to Louis.
Keep that duty like I'm raw, I spill. Every day I mine. Cracker bastards looking to pursue me. Truly not just coppers, they use music, food, and even movies. When they see us, they see blood. If I was you, it wouldn't move me, but I'm not. So I keep a Glock on the side of me. That ain't where it stopped. Got Yahuwah on my side with me. Praying for Ruach to come and dwell on the inside of me. Each hand on a pillar, I should kill them. They have blinded me. Sham Shum, wake up out of your trance, dude. This ain't the jam you dance to, especially when you're oppressed and there's no plans to advance you. No more cooler talk, I'm trying to spark a mind to wake up. Get up, don't just sit there, get out, do something, make a man move, boy.
You niggas thought you knew me. I bring that extra toolie. You crackers looking for me. I'm right here next to Louis. Look, I'm a true Yehudi. I'm with the Alberine. I'm right here next to Louis. Kohan and Maliki. Yeah, right here next to Louis. Yeah, I'm right here next to Louis. Yeah, I'm right here next to Louis. Yeah, I'm right here next to Louis. You niggas thought you knew me. I bring that extra toolie. You crackers looking for me. I'm right here next to Louis.
Big Lee, True Yehudi, just gonna give you a little bit of motivation. Shit. Motivation for my soul. Shit. Motivation for my soul. I don't wanna die a sinner, ending up in Sheol. Motivation for my soul, pressing forward toward the mark. His Malkut is my goal. I'm so glad to be in the number one more time. One more time. Should be 6 feet deep, where the sun don't shine. Your Ukanani spare my Kai just one more time. And I'm forever grateful. Put her in it, I'm faithful. I wasn't always so deep. Sometimes my ways they were hateful. Then I turned to Elohim. His Dabarim, it was tasteful. Now my cup it runneth over. Plus I keep me a playful. Son, eat the whole roll. And if sinners entice thee, please don't go. Whoa. Lest destruction come upon me quick and I be found with Qatar. She'll be my punishment. Motivation for my soul. I don't wanna die a sinner, ending up in Sheol. Motivation for my soul, pressing forward toward the mark. His Malkut is my goal. Motivation for my soul. I don't wanna die a sinner, ending up in Sheol. Motivation for my soul, pressing forward toward the mark. His Malkut is my goal.
Look, Barack is Dabarim, they words of gold, they motivate. Big Lee, they hate before, but look, now they got more to hate. Look, yeah, my Elohim, and trust me, it ain't no debate. Good luck, you show your face, that 40 cal, you know your fake. Fugazi nigga, know you fake. Got rats on deck, got more to make. Same crackers cut the deck, I serve the one, he hold the ace. It's Kayi in the yard, it's blood for blood, I so relate. Pull off Sadiq, the fashion, who this is all the tape. If niggas disobey, then show me how I go to A. Let's circumcise the law, you with me now, let's go to A. Look, death to pay for sin, so trust me now, you know the rate. Crackers, you gon' mold the way, the bark gon' make you fold the break.
Motivation for my soul. I don't wanna die a sinner, ending up in Sheol. Motivation for my soul, pressing forward toward the mark. His Malkut is my goal. Motivation for my soul. I don't wanna die a sinner, ending up in Sheol. Motivation for my soul, pressing forward toward the mark. His Malkut is my goal. Gotta keep on time is imminent to go, and I'll be lying nickel bar. Where Bazaar or really far. Gotta meet my maker, I don't wanna meet him with guitar. Let's not be casting out of the shop with whoremongers and all bazaar. Son, eat the whole roll, and if sinners entice thee, please don't go. Whoa, whoa. Lest destruction come upon me quick and I be found with guitar. She'll be my punishment. Motivation for my soul. I don't wanna die a sinner, ending up as she old. Nipple, nipple. Motivation for my soul. Pressing forward toward the mark. His Malkuth is my goal. My goal.
Marvelous Jackson.
So brave, you're who are two. Give them all a break. Put your hands up, hands up. Keep your hands up, brave. Put your hands up, hands up. Keep your who will break. Yahoo team, won't you give them all? Keep your hands up, raised. If you know you who was due, then just give them all a break. Now put your hands up, hands up. Keep your hands up, raised. Now put your hands up, hands up. Give your who will break. I've been down a lot of years with your hootie click, but time doesn't excuse me from what my duty is. I stay grinding, stay focused, stay minded. I ain't joking, I'm finding what to your mouth of your who is. And I love it, I a hobby, yes it's changing me. Didn't see a vision, no cause so nobody came to me. Just was sick and tired of my life, was living dangerously. Now his word is plain to me, guess it made a man of me. Look what I became to be, I'm walking the right. This is years of consistency, it wasn't overnight. Had a lot of bumps and bruises, stairs I falling down flights. But Yahusha heal my wounds and I am grateful for life. I am grateful for life, Qaida's in this bazaar. So as long as I live, I will give Tahallah. To Yahuwah through his bin Yahusha HaMashiach, the Abba and Shamash. If you feel me, reach for the stars. Yahudim, won't you kill more? Keep your hands up raised. If you know Yahuwah's due, then just give them all a praise. Now put your hands up, hands up. Keep your hands up raised. Now put your hands up, hands up. Give Yahuwah praise. If you know Yahuwah's due, put them up, put them up. You have clothes, you have food, get them up, get them up. If you know he's a provider, he's the truth and not a liar. Need him to lead and to guide you. Get him up, get him up. Round two, let's go again. Get it in the booth. Like it's harvest time, the years in. You know how we do. It's required to appear at least thrice in a year. Out of town, and if the nearest time we show up and prove, it just ain't lip service. Gotta put in work every day. Amunah is in your stance. It ain't just about what you say. Hey, gotta give up praises to my ruler and maker, to Yahuwah creator. My lifestyle and behavior, plus line up with the pages. That's what's written Qatar. No small talk, this is major. It's about my navage. Keep it real, keep it trill, keep it about 100 stacks. If your hand is to the plow and you don't plan on looking back, Yahuwah, won't you kill more? Keep your hands up raised. If you know Yahuwah's due, then just give them all a praise. Now put your hands up, hands up. Keep your hands up raised. Now put your hands up, hands up. Give Yahuwah praise. Yahudim, won't you kill more? Keep your hands up raised. If you know Yahuwah's due, then just give them all a praise. Now put your hands up, hands up. Keep your hands up raised. Now put your hands up, hands up. Give Yahuwah praise.
What you say there? Put your hands up, hands up. Let's see what it is. Come right down, that's good. Woo, I had to get in my little motorized ride today. I said, woo, I was tired, boss. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. All right, too, to be here. Yes, sir. Isn't that right? Yes, sir. I appreciate Mr. Yahuwah for all he's done and granted unto us, sparing us, giving us another opportunity Come in and get it right. I'll just be honest. Ain't nothing more important than making sure you're saved. Ain't no other reason to be here other than making sure you're saved. Ain't no other reason to be here except for to give all the shakah, all the worship, all the prostrating yourself before him, because he's worthy. You know, right? He's worthy. That's just being honest, you know. It ain't just when you hear the Zamara that you do it, you know, it's in our lifestyle. It's something that we have to be consistent about. That's what gives the real power in behind what's being performed, is the fact that what their lyrics are saying, that's what we live in. You know, get your hands up. You know, give him the Tahaleen. He deserves it. If it had not been for him and what he's done and what he's doing, where would we be? You know, there's a lot of other people in a worse situation, whatever your situation is. A whole lot of people in a whole lot of worse situation than what you're in and that you're going to be in today. But tomorrow, make no mistake, your tragedy will be coming. And when they do, you want to make sure that I fought a good fight while I was up and while I was able, that I made sure my servitude was toward him first. I'm telling you, a lot of people out here, you hear their story, you see the outcome of what they're dealing with, man. You sure be appreciative of what you got. Now, I've been looking at the Mark Arbery case, you know, they had one of the murderers, the assassinators of him, get up and testify. And I saw her mother back there in the audience just looking, and she kind of turned her head and looked. I said, she a better woman than me. She a better person than me. I clear that courtroom. You can't be in the same room, and I know. You can't tell me how you killed my son. And you definitely, I know you murdered my son. You definitely ain't finna stand on saying to tell them, like, my son asked for it and nothing like that. There's nowhere in the world they can keep me in that court. There's nowhere, you can't be nowhere near me. Man, I come across that sofa, it'd be over with. It'd be worth whatever they gonna, you killed my kid, I'm listening to this, I'm sitting here. And you gonna justify this as self-defense? Another old dirty crocker. They're taking on that every white person for it. I don't know why they think they're police. You know what I'm saying? Why they think they're the police? Why you think you deserve to get a gun, jump in the car, you and your redneck that my daddy said go down there? So your daddy give you permission to go shoot somebody with a gun? And they keep saying he broke into the house. How do you break into a house with no doors and no windows? No truck, it's a frame, That's all it was, a frame. There's nothing to be stolen. The only thing to be stolen, you left a tool or something in there. There's nothing, no windows, it's nothing. You walk in, it's a frame job. That's all it makes no sense to keep saying. But see, you have to listen to words that they're using because it gives the jury sway. Because you keep saying he broke into the house. You don't break into a house that don't have doors and windows and a no trespass. It's not occupied. You know what I'm saying? So it's not broken into, it's open. People have been in and out of the house. You do new construction, I do construction. People go in all the time. Because people want to look to see what's going here. But they're just showing white people want to do what they want to do. They're like Kyle Rittenhouse. And you know, what else can be said that ain't been said? This has been on Aaron. What else can be said that hadn't been said? The real problem is us. Because we should be angry. Just like the Kyle Rittenhouse, people say, oh, whatever reason, I don't know, people of color might say back. The only reason those men murders are not being, properly charged is because they was out there standing up for people look like us. That is, and so people of color should be pissed. That just show you how much they gotta hate you. They'll let 2 white people die. That's all. This is what people don't realize. They was only out there because they disagreed with the police that had already murdered an unarmed man. That's why they were out there. People can say, these people rioted, they're looters. What did the business have to do with it? What did the Capitol building have to do with January the 6th? Right. That was from November 8th. What did the Capitol building have to do with it? The Capitol building had nothing. There wasn't no votes cast at the Capitol building. Right. The people voted. The people decided. I never would have voted for Joe Biden. I did not vote for Joe Biden. I still don't have no reason to go and burn no Capitol building, tear up no Capitol building. That's the democracy. That's how you do it. It's the majority versus the minority. When the majority of the people rule to say, this is who we want, it don't matter who don't want to win, but the majority beat you. That's how you got to do it. So you lost. More people were against Trump and his policy than people that was for. So you lost. Suck it up. But see, that's it. When white people don't like it, look what they did. They want to take the whole country over. We don't like getting shot unarmed. We don't like getting hung in a jail cell. You know what I'm saying? We don't like all that stuff they do to us. What do? Pray to Jesus. wait and hold on. Why they don't have no white folk to come out and try to lead them people into nonviolence? Why we ain't see no white groups come out, no white pastors come out and offer to say, listen, nonviolence, like Dr. King, because you can't use nobody white. They got to use Dr. King too. Okay, who we going to use white? Give me a white nonviolent leader. They don't have nobody. They got to use the sorry niggas we got. John Lewis talked to me, he a step below Donald Daffy Duck. I want to beat that nigga. I want to beat that nigga. He got the juicy black nigga lips to beat. I'm just being honest. Some people don't need to be in no protest march. I ain't lying. I'm black and I don't want to beat John Lewis. His lips are so juicy. It's like he deserved to be beat. The way his nose spread. I just be honest. I strike on John. I be with John Lewis. I just whoa. I said I lost it. I'm just being honest. I said when your lips start vibrating on me, I lost it. I had a white attack. All the lights, I hit that man and swear I lied. I said, man, a white man, he beat you like that. Said, that thank him, John. They ain't got nobody white they bring out to tell them. Who they gonna use? Billy Graham. Billy Graham beat somebody up before. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Yeah, Billy Graham knocked somebody out. Y'all didn't know that? All right, look at us, see if I'm lying. They ain't got nobody. They have nobody white. Who they gonna use? Who they gonna say? Like our forefather George Washington. George Washington was a murderer. And a slave beater, a tyrant. Don't y'all know they ain't got nobody? Who they got white? Chris, you know history. Who they got white that they can pass that test? The call white people and say, we don't want to shame them what they stood. Think about this. White people don't have nobody that they can put in front to say, this person is the pinnacle, this person is the example for us not to be violent. Hey, y'all have thought about that? They don't have nobody. They got to use your niggas. That's right. They got to throw Dr. King. No, they ain't going to listen to Dr. King. I wouldn't either. I like to hear how he got that rape stuff off, but I like to hear his voice say that he used any of that speech stuff. I mean, you think about it, you just stand there and Dr. King just put a hand and touch your toe. I've been to the mountaintop. You're like, Dr. King, stop. And you look, I looked over. I seen the promised land. That tight, boy. I want to, can any of y'all sit and resist y'all think of Dr. King? How many of y'all heard Dr. King's voice? That's a strong voice. Yes, Dr. King started feeling on you and he started talking about that stuff. We got some difficult days ahead. Because you're trying to fight it. And he said, I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do my will. How you going to resist that, though? Dr. King throw that whole speech on you. How many of y'all say you strong enough? Dr. King put that. They got a little music in the background. No, y'all ain't strong enough. Stop it. I seen my wife trying to ride. I said, get out this car. Get out now. We going to say, no, you not. Get out of here now. No, good and well ain't no good finna come out here. Smith, you know you're wrong what you're doing right now. I said, I know it, Dr. King. It ain't got to be like this, brother. No, King, it got to be like this. I mean, you get to argue with Dr. King, it gets serious. Because you got to get your speech together. You know what I'm saying? That tank of Dr. King going to be using that verb on you and them subject pronouns and them pronouns and stuff. You got to be ready for Dr. King. Dr. King's serious. And let me see that Cooper again. Y'all can resist when he wide open. He having crowd yelling and screaming. Look, yeah, they not honest. Nope. How many of y'all know they're gonna be hard on Dr. King? Man, Dr. King, that's Dr. King. Who you gonna point that to? Dr. King, you stand up. Don't move, sister. I just want to lift your gown up. Just look up on there. You're like, Dr. King, I'm weak. Y'all hear that? Chris, they gonna be strong enough. Dr. King. No. I can tell you, we gonna believe Uncle Ted. Dr. King. Dr. King. We said Dr. Pepper. You think I'm believe they can Dr. King? You talking about Dr. King, Dr. King? No, they don't be that. So next time you come to church, don't wear no bra. You're like, Dr. King. I seen your nipple that was on hard last Sunday. I started to come over and say something to you. You're like, Dr. King. He said, I got a diamond ring I want to cut. Don't wear that bra next Sunday. You like, Dr. King. Yeah, because they never hard. Dr. King, what you finna do? That's Dr. King. Hold on for a minute. Ray, you believe they said they that strong? Dr. King. Man, that voice rumble. Dr. King rumble. Man, that man rumble your real case. Folks scared to tell about it now. That's right. That's Dr. King. Yep. All right, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Isn't that right? That's all right. But anyway, I'm still. Where your shot? She knows she is. Dr. King break her down. You hear that? He's a little country girl. He said, come on here, girl, where you keeping the wheel back? Later on, we're going to get a pork chop sandwich. You know, man, Dr. King started talking like she'll kill Will with the pet pig. Man, Dr. King made nigga do something you don't want to do. Trying to tell y'all, man, Dr. King, that was a voice. That's the strongest voice we had in the 60s. Yep. Malcolm did too, but it just, King just, I don't know, King just pratted that thing, didn't it? I think he just went outside with a garbage bag, one of them little brown bag, cut a hole, just talk to women, just see what they'll do when they hear that voice. He said, that's the one right there I'm gonna use. I mean, cause he always like that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ever heard Dr. King preach? I did something in preach, I didn't understand the thing he said either. All I want to hear was go to the mountaintop, something like that. Cause once he done hit those, you know, those speeches are so, you know, they just so high amped, you know what I'm saying? And they memorial, you know what I'm saying? They really been, you know, played over and over again like that. Anything, Dr. King can't draw nobody no church. I don't believe he draw nobody no church. Folks just can't got to sit right in. Y'all listen, y'all remember doing the King, did you ever, you was in Atlanta, did you never went to Ebenezer, did you? He ain't talk good enough to get you come to church. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna talk good enough. He can get you somebody there that march now, that's that money out there. When you get 5,000 niggas at a church, you can raise $200. Dr. King, the civil rights march is where you can work people. People gave to that. Because you had Harry Belafonte, you had folks Jim Brown, you had a lot of, you know, Sam Davis Jr. People don't know, a lot of them folks gave money, they believed it, and they were out here and they were dealing with the racism on a professional end. So they knew it wasn't just the people they dealt with. When you perform, you don't go in with white people. Right. So you imagine you up here, you don't perform with the Rat Pack, they the hottest thing out here, Sammy Davis Jr., Dean Martin, and man, I mean, they were hot, the Rat Pack one, and you get through, them joking, Frank tried to tell they got through by they going, he said, man, I can't stay in the hotel. He said, what? He said, man, don't let blacks stay here. That's who changed it for you. Y'all didn't know they did it. Yeah, Frank Sinatra, he told Frank time they go, he told Frank, he said, man, I can't stay in the hotel. Frank was like, what? Frank like, that done. That's why he stayed and performed most of the Las Vegas. Most of y'all didn't know that did it. Most niggas that performed couldn't stay in them places. They did all them iconic places. Those guys couldn't stay there. They ought to be predominantly white. Right. They couldn't stay there. Right. They had to leave out the back door. They can't go out the front. They bring them through the back. And guess what? America ain't changed. It's still, you know why? It's still places that people of color can't go today. Okay. 2 hours each way. Whichever way you can go, north, south, east, or west. Get out your car and show your black face. We'll center point Atlanta. Whichever way y'all want to go, 2 hours. And get out and I'll show you. I'll show you. Any which way you want to go, you pick the direction. 2 hours straight and we'll jump out and I'll show you. I said, sir, man, can you tell this? Oh, that's a nigga. So we don't have men around here. And when they do, they obey. I'm trying to tell you, ain't nothing changed. You know, people of color have taken for granted. Well, I ain't say take for granted. We assume because we don't make my mama working first job, what would you say you making, $2 something a day? What was you making, $2 something a day, $2.50 a day? Picking peas and $2.50 a day. So you figure, I mean, we made more than that an hour. This is something they made a whole day. Yeah, I mean, but back then it was conducive for black. They didn't know that. You didn't know that wasn't good money, did you? You thought that was like good money because she never saw white people getting. The white people getting all the money because you bailing all of it. I'm just giving you pennies. I'm taking this stuff to the market. I'm getting the real money. That's why they talking white folk got old money. We ain't got no money. We ain't see no money. And now we making better money. But you look at where you at. You're in the same condition they were in. We in the same, everything you get, they pinching off and handing it to you. That's just being a job, just the same, it's about the equivalent to being a slave. It's just being honest, it's equivalent to being a slave with America. White people been past the job. When white folk get a job, they can say what they want to say on the job. You don't want to open your mouth. Oh, they tell you take this job. A white man taught me. We had a mean man, we had to go to say to me. That white boy told him, man, he ain't coming. He said, Kel, hey, listen, they kept trying to tell him to calm down. He wouldn't shut up. He told me he ain't coming. His kid had a game. Listen, they kept trying to tell him to calm down. He had already made it point, no, he wanted to overly enforce he wasn't coming. And I was the nigga that heard it. That's what he had to say to me. I said, I ain't coming. I had the wrong person. They already knew. I ain't coming. We ain't even observing no Shabbat. I was Sunday, Jesus only. I'm not coming. I made my point known to him. I said, y'all were done. I said, that's all you had to do is strongly enforce your end and let these folks know what you ain't doing. Cause how they would put it, they'll say, mandatory. None of that meant nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. There was some other man whose last name was Tory. I was Tony. Isn't that right? I was a man and I was Tony. That was for some man named Tory. He needs to be at that meeting. Tony ain't coming. But see, they can enforce that. They could tell them folks what they could do with them jobs. I started there, I said, that was it for me. Listen, it didn't take me nothing to tell you what you can do with your job. It was over with. I'm telling you, man, this guy got me when he told me, he said, you a preacher. He said, but man, the way you talk to them people, man. He said, God, man. He said, man, it's just rough how you cut down on them. Listen, man, they just tell me, don't even worry about it. They'll come at me to take me to go do something. They said, take that trailer, go on. I said, take your car. I said, cut a hole in the trunk. And I did. I said, cut a hole in the trunk. I said, let it down. I said, pull it with your car. That's enough Tony Smith. I overly enforce it. They call it only Tony Smith. Nope, I'm not done yet. I want to strongly enforce my end of what you can do with this trailer. I'm telling you, listen, they just give up. They just be done. They get ready to have me something, they'll look them up, they say, never mind. Because they knew it was going to go to your city, they look at your face, realize, don't ask him. I used to go in there, them folks, to get my paperwork. I come in there, they'll have my own truck, come in there, got get him. He said, I walk in there, he said, he got low, go up here on the south side, got that water. They got said, he said, you picked that load? I said, no, he ain't gave it to me. He said, whose truck that is? I said, my truck. He said, you picked that load? I said, no, he gave it. He said, whose truck that is? I said, I'm trying to figure out, they got stupid or something. I know I told him whose truck it was. He said, you picked that load? I said, no, I said, he gave it to him. He said, whose truck is that? I ran on up there, I came back in that time, went on in the office. He said, here you go, you got it with her. I got it. I said, you got something else? He looked at me, he said, what? I said, do you have something else? He said, I said, I don't want it. Gave it back to him, he had to get something else. After that, it was over with. Listen, I ain't lying, listen, they were done. Listen, it was over. You pick something, you give it to me. Listen, go ahead and lock the door, because it's World War III here. You shouldn't have picked nothing. I don't know what you were thinking about, and it was over with. Shoot, I ate good. I got fired a couple times. Yeah, I did. They tell me they said I didn't fit the company. You know, the company was going. I got used to it. I said, because they didn't want your boys, huh? I just ain't going to take what you give me. Now, I know I was making it bad, but they were used to it. They just give you stuff. That man brought that thing. He carried me the car. I tried to forget, they got retarded. I said, he exactly right. That's my truck. I said, I ain't getting no trouble about to hand me nothing. You tell me what you got, and I'll tell you if I'm going to run it. In the store, that's why I said, well, I ain't running. In the store, you'll need me before I need you, because I quit. That being honest, you get your freedom, your liberty for these people, you ain't got time nobody keep running. And you know, people say, we've been oppressed so long, we hadn't had the opportunity to be able to say, we didn't know you could make a choice. They made everything, well, if it's your job, that means whatever it is. Well, they had you doing stuff sometimes, they had you doing stuff that ain't got nothing to do with your job. And you know, we just say, well, I just rather go and do it. That's not me. I was trained by white people. Not me. Not my job. Man, I had got a sign, I printed it. It was a guy riding down the street. Y'all seen them trucks? Y'all never seen about make the yellow lines. Y'all seen that? Man, I had a picture I ran on. Listen, that joke was riding down the street, painting that yellow line. It was a dead possum in the street. He ran straight over that dead possum and kept going. Listen, colored the possum and kept going. And you know what they said behind him? Not my job. They paid him to paint that. They ain't paying him to goddamn move no possum. I'm just being honest. Listen, his job was to paint. And I mean, of course, it's common sense on some stuff. But what he was trying to show you was they were paying him to paint that yellow line. I'm not, that man around that. Listen, when you move that possum, you're going to have a gap in your middle line. So you could pass. You got a spot on a double line you could pass for like that. You got to be like, it got to be real quick. But, I mean, he just kept moving. He clearly saw it, and he painted it and kept moving. And over the back, it said, not my job. You know what done happened with the Negro in America? They done made everything our job. Yep, that's right. We need to stop Black Lives Matter. We need to go get CUNY. We need, not my job. These people ain't got nothing to do with me. Make no mistake, Black Lives Matter movement is about, these people are being paid for off of the death, the hurts, and the losses of the so-called Negro. And they bought a title. It was a good trade trick. Cause if you black, everybody black feel like their life matter. So it looks like all of us are a part of it, and you use that, and you got people thinking you represent all of us. These people ain't never talked to us. If you was out there for us, you should never leave, cause the saga ain't never ended. They're like cutting the movie off in the good part they came on. Yeah, you might well keep watching at this point. I don't see how we can have a group that goes out and come back. What changed? When you come out, when you make your mind to go out there to change something, you don't come back till you get changed. That's why we never got no result from King, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton. And these guys know that. If you actually accomplish something, these guys become useless. Don't y'all know if the court system gave y'all just, these guys are broke. Where they gonna make money from if you make it? They suckered Obama like they got him in. They was against Obama. Them guys didn't care about Obama. They jumped on the train when they saw Obama gonna win. Most of y'all didn't know they did it. I'm sorry, they didn't want that joke. None of them guys, they all ran out the last minute trying to act like they got him in because they saw we need to ride the boat. Them guys did absolutely nothing for Obama. People voted for Obama, and white people voted for Obama, young people, because they saw change. They wanted to see new ideas. Them old tired, rusty niggas ain't did nothing for nobody. They just ride the boat and jump on it the last minute like they done something. Them guys ain't did nothing. They're trying to use Jesse Jackson. Nobody was gonna ever vote for Jesse Jackson for no president. That's a joke. They put that man up for a joke. These guys know they comical. See, I try to tell you that, stop thinking people did something for these groups. These groups don't care about you. These guys are not victims. Let me tell you what the police ain't finna do. Grab Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton out in no car and whoop them up. They know they already know this is bad for business. It's just the camaraderie they're gonna bring. It's the pressure they're gonna bring. News media gonna come behind it because they need to sell papers. They need stuff to happen. So you leave them guys alone and them guys get deals cut. You, on the other hand, you're behind getting whooped. You getting arrested. The camera's gonna leave you. Everybody, them same tired niggas ran right to Louisiana. Remember them boys, they ran out there? And them folks told, most of y'all don't know. Did y'all know them folks wanted them to leave? Yep, sure did. Told them. Most of y'all didn't even know. They told them to. They told them what was gonna happen. Listen, y'all know them white folks told them? Clearly, they said, they're not gonna be in forever. And when they left, listen, it only got worse for them black people. That's why y'all don't hear nothing about it no more. Them guys don't hear nobody, and they left him now. All that, he gonna be at court every day. He's at court now because his name was called. He need to build up money for Rainbow Push. Right. They called him, that show you, nigga didn't even know he won. They thought the deputy dog Al Sharpton was him. They can't tell one of y'all niggas from talking about no mask. Man, you got an 8-foot differential in height. That's right. Isn't that right? They knew it. All y'all niggas look alike. All y'all look alike. Any black nigga with a shirt on and a tie is a black preacher. They don't care. These folks that turn and told y'all clearly, no more black pastor come to court. In 2021, you can let that come out your white mouth. You don't have no black clients. Because he knows he's going to still get people and people support him. White people support him and support his agenda. He ain't getting law license questioned. He ain't getting them pulled. He ain't going to be, you can call him whatever you want to call. That man getting paid. And he got more clients when he get through with this. Yes, sir. And he's still asking to throw it out. That show you how what these people think about you. Turn the whole case around from 3 guys killing a man to now is black people being in the courtroom. Sway the jury. How y'all gonna sway an all-white jury? If anything, he right. You will swear. All you gonna do is make some white folk get pissed and say for that, just cause you here, I'm gonna say not guilty. Ain't nobody scared of you. These people know you powerless. They know you ain't gonna do nothing. Them same they gonna run out here, gonna go to the white man, ask him for some money, and make y'all niggas go home. And you were going home anyway. He gonna come in, y'all already turn your back, finna see, I got him to go home, give me another check. They sucker, NASCAR? Jesse Jackson, they gave him $250 to go away. You don't hear about no discriminating with NASCAR? Y'all don't hear that, do you? They paid Jesse Jackson out years ago, $250,000. He was coming up, most of these niggas don't know that, do they? Yeah, he punked them. He let them know he was gonna go to NASCAR and tell them about one of no blacks. So them folks said, listen, man, we don't even want it. Don't even make it racial. $250, walked away. Right. They sucker people because they try to act like y'all nigga want to go. Nigga, we got 285. We don't need no NASCAR. What they think 285 for? The speed limit sign right there. Ain't nobody in NASCAR going 285 miles an hour. I got to slow my car down if I'm with the NASCAR. When you get on 285, it do what you want to do. What a nigga complain about? Ain't we ever talking about a NASCAR? Man, you ain't got no bigger circle. What I care about a bunch of white boys making left turns? They start here, they come around to me and go, left turn. I want to hear when a nigga go right. That's what I want to hear. Left turn, I'm not impressed. You know what I'm saying? It's not a skill. Let me say, most of y'all don't know, you do know you pissed and defecated in the suit. You didn't know that, did you? What do you think you use the bathroom at? You're doing 300 reps, 300 laps. They use it, how many of y'all didn't know they use it in their suit? That's what the suit for. You piss and defecate in the suit. They had one year, he got out there, had that big brown spot, he was walking. They was rushing while they had that big brown Duke spot. And y'all care about some stuff like that. This just show how tired white folks is. Instead of, let's just have a bathroom break out of so many reps. Right. We can start back out at night. Number 2, I might hold a little bit. Once I get out, we start back up, fair and square. How you impressed by somebody that's sitting around defecating and piss on themselves? Well, you know, the people sick of the folks sit there and cheer them on. Somebody don't have enough decency to say, you know what I'm saying? I refuse, it's too barbaric for me. They didn't even know, you knew about that though, they defecated in the suit. You there now? How many of y'all think that impressed y'all? You should get some kind of award because you pissed on yourself. How many little kids piss on themselves? How many of y'all get an award? How many of y'all mommy and dad give y'all a trophy you piss in the bed? You should get one. NASCAR get one. You get up, one of y'all kids, y'all piss in the bed, get out and say, I won. Get out there like you now. They can't whoop you, just I won. Get up like that. I won. That's how they do it. Y'all don't want to laugh. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to help the kid. Next time you piss message, I won. Man, white people make up sports. They make up sports. The white and John, I see y'all in Malcolm. We 4 now. We ain't had nothing but one seat and a kid's seat. So we had 2, so yeah. When you get another set like that, just be on the lookout. But at the end of the day, folks, let's get it right. Live right, serve right, plow right, give right. You can't lose. Y'all all right? I know you keep, the Arbery case, that's going to be a mess. They probably convict, they probably give them lesser charges. Kyle Rittenhouse, they'll probably give them lesser charges because Kenosha don't want a motel. So they'll give them some. See, you got to watch when they give charges, charges away, like when they give sentences away, some child, when they lower charges, it just say make y'all niggas shut up. It ain't satisfaction. It's just to keep you out the way they start, because they're going to start doing economic. Right now, you're trying to recover. Insurance company got all these floods going on right now. You see out in the West, out in the Midwest, how they got all these. Y'all seen them floods out here? They getting hit. Washington State. Y'all ain't seen it? Oh, they don't know. It bad. It bad. Listen, it bad. They got stuff underwater. They showing one fella in the house. They was standing up on something. Listen, man, that water just riding the house. That thing was just coming. They was in the house staring when they had to get on the bed. Whole house just flooded. Oh, it bad. Oh, they ain't done. I think they got, 3 more days of rain becoming? On top of what they already flooded. It flooded out bad. But see, who ain't done with it? Listen, these white folk want to pay for what they done. They can take it how they want to. You can get mad. You can say what you want to say. Y'all got to pay for what you done. They stolen land. They lied. They murdered. They cheated. And you want to pay for what you... We paid for what we... Listen, it's only fair. We were sent to America because of our disobedience. We were put in America, this captivity, because we turned away from our Elohim. Now, how they going to get away? Even the book declared if judgment first begin with us, then what's going to be the end for them that don't obey the Amah? Why y'all think that COVID won't go with this stuff? Listen, it just keep mutating. They can't make up the right name for it. They don't know what they call it. Now it's Delta. Next week, it'll be American Airlines. Then it'll be Southwest. That don't make sense. Yeah, they just run out of stuff. Man, I tell you what. Man, if I had that many free seats, man, I took all y'all, man. Man, the truth, they don't know what to do. They got to go to something green, run to something else, because these people don't realize. Everybody just need to admit the truth. The Negro in America has messed up. We are here off the fault of ourselves. I'll admit I'm wrong. Our forefathers, they did wrong. They did wrong, and we are suffering. Now, we've still been here because we hadn't done right. I ain't going to put it all on them now. The initial start to get us here was our fathers. Our continuous stand has been on us. Now, I need white America to admit they're wrong. Talking about no critical race. Man, quit making up words, just tell the truth. Slavery is the biggest part of American history than anything else they got. It's more American than the apple pie. Baseball, anything they got, it's all the same. Tell the truth. You've only gotten that place and kept it because of slavery. You stole this off the back of free people. You demolished, demoralized, and murdered, and massacred, and raped every nation that's here. They don't have a nation here that ain't been touched by them. What nation are they gonna say they ain't touched? The Indians? Who are they gonna say? The Chinese? Who they hadn't raped? Who they hadn't touched? What country? Don't y'all know it's time for them to pay for what they've done? They can tell them lie, tell them, oh, here, I'm not against America, I'm against people that doing wrong that won't admit you doing wrong. And now they suffer. Now they're suffering, just like we suffer. And we're suffering because of our stupidity. We need to get it right. And that's why we're here. We need more places that bring people to accountability. Accountability is what we need. We have done wrong. Wrong, and that's why we still been here. It's one thing, you know what we're similar to? I talk about a friend I had, he got locked up, he got 6 months. He stayed there 5 years. They just finally let him out. They were done. It's just ridiculous. It wasn't working out. He sit out there working out. He just grab a weight, just drop it on somebody's head. He did 5 years on a 6-year sentence. And you know the reason why he stayed there that long? Because he kept doing wrong. Why y'all think we still been here? Because we still wrong. And it's just being honest, we prolonged this. We could have, been told that if we been thinking ourselves, he was going to recover us. So what we been thinking about? How to be good Americans. How to still be nice and be pleased. Listen, we can be nice, we can be cordial with people, but we got to be honest. If we're going to be honest with ourselves, we got to be honest with them too. This ain't about hating white people, it's about hating wrong people. Let's say that, not hating wrong actions. And the only way to get different, you got to require different. That's being honest. A woman say her husband talk to her, he call a hoe. You know why? Because you let him. You got to stop it. You got to kill him, you got to leave. Change the dynamics of what's going on. He gonna continue to treat you like what you do to make him call you a hoe. Y'all see what I'm saying? So you gotta ask yourself, what do you do to really need people keep calling you what they call you and treating you the way they treat you? Have you ever thought about that, looking at it? What's been your course of action when they do it? Uncle Ted and Aunt Smith, they ain't the only people, I just use them because of the age. Of course, if Malcolm, he can go back further than they can. But anyway, Malcolm remember when race started. He remember it was all one people. Before it was one language. He remember it wasn't but one type of gorilla. Before it was all the before all you got in the baboons and little geek monkeys, it had just one source of monkey. Then Malcolm remember when monkeys started breaking down to different groups of monkeys. Chimpanzees, stuff like that. But anyway, they remember when white people could come and get you out of their house. They don't be the police, and they could come take you from your house. Y'all remember a time period? Some white folk could come with guns and demand they want to get your brother somebody out of their house. They got to get them up out of their house. Your daddy come out there shoot, I assure you this ain't the end of it. Nope. When they come back with some polices. Yep. They look, am I making this stuff up? Man, there was a time they could do that. So why y'all think that these people, and the boy daddy told him to go get that boy who was in that house? Because that was their course of action. If people actually looked at how they operate, that's always been the white way. Yeah. If you want to do something, you just do it. You don't have to call no police to do it. That's just them technicality for you. White folk don't need no police to come. And police pull them, they'll tell them what they think about them. They'll let them know, first of all, you work for me. Yep. Now you do that, you getting shot. Yep. And you know what the police officer got to think about before you do something? That cracker might be somebody. I'm trying to tell you, listen, Atlanta police, decorated police officer, lost his career right down at Atlanta airport. You know you can't park right there and hold up. He told the lady to move. She need to move her car. She told her, you don't know who you effing with. She went on move her car and hit him with the mirror. He grabbed her out of that car because he wanted to do it and grabbed out and put on the ground, fired. Listen, they went through him. This man had commendation from the mayor, commendation from the chief of police. Guess what, man? Them folks said, bump that. They told him flat, he fired. Yep. I said, man, you don't do no stuff like that. Mind you, she struck him with her car pulling off. Hit him with me or struck him. Is this assault on a police officer? If I hit you with my car, see here, is that assault on police? Aggravated. Listen, you know who got them charged? She sued Atlanta police. Yep. That next morning, she was on Good Morning America telling her story. Telling her story as a victim. Yep. Man, white people, you can't do, but guess what? I ain't mad at her, I'm mad at us. Because she was willing to force, she felt like she had that right. I say she was wrong, but it was the fact that there were people to back her, look at. First of all, he was a black man, put his hand on a white woman. Him getting hit with that mirror, they like bumped that. He had his hands on a white woman. That's assault. See, that's how they do you. All that other stuff don't matter. Well, look at what was the course of action that led up to that. Him talking to her and she stuck her hand in his face. See, can you pull that up for me? That Atlanta. I want y'all to see it. How about I let y'all see it? You judge for yourself. Because I could be prejudiced. This could be my prejudice, and I could just see this based off of my hate for white people. They'll tell lies and say. Let's just look and see if you say. Do you think you can find it? They should show it to them, show it at the Atlanta airport. And the reason why I show y'all that, this is where you stay. I ain't talking about Atlanta. This is the real world you live in. Man, we get badges. We can be chief. We can be secretary of state. We can be president of the United States. These folks don't respect us. Think about when Obama wife, I still think, you telling me I can show the president of the United States wife a gun and say, if I had that gun, I'd shoot you with it right now. And they bust him down that he could never do a presidential motorcade. Now, you know he just shamed his whole family. Do you know how many families count on their family, their police officer relatives to be able to do a motorcade? And now you can't ever do another one? You just shamed the whole America. That's what a judge gave him. Police department ain't give him nothing. What did he do wrong? She ran to the police officer to tell him that a man had threatened to kill her and her kids. That's why she went to the police officer. And he pulled his phone out and showed her a picture of a gun and told her, if I had that gun right here, I said, I'd shoot you right now. Still got his job. He don't retire, no doubt by now. No, all the benefits, all the perks, and we don't even know who he is. Probably sat right here in Kroger, probably in Conyers. Probably come sit right down and eat by up with that phone with that picture of that gun still on it. That probably hit ringtone. Pop, 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 pop. He said, how you doing, nigga? I mean, sir, ma'am. If he want to kill her, who else he want to kill? What did Michelle Obama ever do? What law legislation did she pass? Why would you want to kill Michelle Obama? I can see if it's the president. You can say because you passed some legislation, you passed some bills, some executive stuff, you put that her. What did Michelle Obama do? Let's show you. That's what they want to do. They had a thing today that was showing how black women are 3 times more prone than any other race to be assaulted by police officers. Your numbers went up. Your numbers went up. Everybody, so you ain't no safer than me. The so-called Negro woman, we ain't got no time to fight each other. That's right. We ain't got no, they killing both of us. What we fighting each other for? That's right. Why you a B and why I'm a punk? Right. At that point, we can't afford it. We both found out they killing both of us. Any other nation with a better mind would say, let's stop fighting each other and let's start fighting against the opposition. Why we still got to run each other down and hate each other? Why we got to try to make each other look bad? Ain't enough going on now? At the end of the day, we got to just do better. That's all I'm telling you. Let's just do better. I got to get on the plan of salvation, which this all encompasses the same thing. But we just got to get better. How about that? Y'all all right? Yes, sir. All right, you going to show me that too, right? You getting it from me? Y'all looking that up while they get ready to do this? All right, come on. Let's sound the cartos around. All right, Big Mal. Malcolm, tell them about when they won but one champ. He said, them the good old days, Smith. All right, come on, you're going to sound the cartos around. Whew. All right. Most High Kudashaba, which is separated, Father, I do again for allowing us assembly to be here. I do for your debar, which is your word, for sparing our Kai, which is our life, and giving us an opportunity that we may have a right to the Atz of Kai, which is the tree of life. Asking you to blot out all of our Kata and our Ma'al, which are our sins and our transgression, giving us an opportunity that you might grant us the Ruach HaKadosh, which is the spirit of separation. Limit us that we might know you according to the Kitab, which are the writings. We ask you to barak those that had a will, had a law to be here, which is a mind, but were not able because of circumstance and condition beyond their control of the situation. Ask you to barak those that are here and those on the sound of my voice to grant them their lost desire. Without you, we can do nothing. We have gone wrong, we've denied, we've falsified, we've done everything contrary to what you marred us to do, which is commanding us to do it now. Through the Khan, which is the favor of Yahushua HaMashiach, you've given us this opportunity to be assembled, to make right that which we've done wrong, to amend our ways before it's everlasting too late. Without you, again, we could do nothing. I do for all you've done and you lent us, even our health and our strength, the sight of our which is of our eyes, to be able to open our paw to Tahalim, your Shem, which is praise your name, for you're truly worthy of all the preeminence, all the kabod, the honor for all that you've done and you bestowed upon us. As we prepare to move further, we just ask you to search us. See if there be any Rasha Darak, which are any evil ways. Cast it from us and lead us into Arak everlasting. Let the debar of our paw, which are the words of our mouth, let the meditation of our lob, which is of our hearts, be acceptable in your sight. And we ask that you take full control, that you get the Tahalim, the praises, the kabod, the glory, and the kabod, the honor, and the Shem, which is the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. Let us all say, Amen. All right. Let's see, I think they might have found it. You found it? You didn't? Okay. Well, y'all can search it back there for me. We'll go. Shouldn't be hard. It should be Atlanta, but it was at the airport. Yes, sir. It was at the airport with this happened. We'll come back. Somebody found when it was? You found it? You just hollering out date? You remember? You the same one remember that song last night? You were all about 4-6 years? He got that one wrong, didn't he, Lee? He almost got it, because Chris will throw out them dates. Lee like, man, Chris be on it. He be accurate on them dates. He throw it out one last night. Tim said, you sure about that? He said, oh, yeah. I said, him must know something. We went and go through that and found he was 4 years off. I said, we should have been checking him. We started checking him. He was accurate, but you get too comfortable. Those guys just start throwing dates out there. They feel like, yeah, I got them. Now they pretty comfortable. They just buying whatever date I throw out there. I guess they put this on here because it ain't capitalized. I said, that's how I spell it. Black Atlanta police officer fired after. I said, well, that was here, moved a woman. That's at the airport. We probably want to look it up on the note. DuckDuckGo probably ain't gonna have it. They don't care about it. You got to go to Google. Google tell them live. They'll tell them. Some stuff you can go here and you look Google. Some stuff DuckDuckGo ain't interested in. Some stuff you can't use. You want to find some factual stuff, you find him. DuckDuckGo like that kind of, they like, a nigga got fired? Yeah, I ain't got time to keep up. I ain't got time to keep up now like that. Google keep up with everything gonna run you down and make you look bad. Google got it. Google got the first time a nigga messed on himself. Don't look it up, because it's a mess. Ain't that right? Y'all get it? I had one seat. How much you willing to pay for it? That man got heterosexual pride. All right, but make sure the wrong person don't see that in their eyes. You know them sissies, boy, they be blind, boy. They say, oh, they gonna catch that sexual. They gonna see that H-O, and they ain't gonna see that E-X. They gonna see that H-O, homosexual. They like that, homo. They'll come grab you now, boy. You know what? We need to get them shirts, straight pride. Just showing they wear their shirts, who gonna wear ours? I don't even say the sad pony need this shirt to know what I am. But I refuse to let you sit around here and make mockery, and you don't demonstrate yourself. Don't you know I know you're a sis, and you ain't gotta wear no shirt to tell her that. Ain't about a sis act like that. I hear folks, they be trying to condemn sis, but they ain't got that long ago from partying in front of gay club, watch them coming in and out. Oh, it's tight, and folks know they guilty of it too. Everybody ain't where they need to be now. Now, ain't that, that's out their own mouth. Park out there and look at it. I know a man giving himself a vagina ugly. I wouldn't let that come out my mouth. That's a flat lie. From the pits of hell. Ain't no straight man talk like that. You ain't got nothing that once be named among you. Don't stuff, man, for a man, it's certain stuff, who are made for a man that's attracted to him. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something. How many of y'all eat fat meat? No, I'm saying, eat fat meat. See that, he eat it. How many of y'all eat fat? Most people that eat, they get fat. Put a nipple on it. That's how I do it, put a nipple on it. Want no fat meat going in the trash. All right, don't worry about it. Ain't like that no muscle. I don't know he can make that. It's for a man. It's for a man. For a man or a baby. That's why they said, men ain't never little kids. I guess you're right. Something wrong with y'all. Y'all, but that's the truth, though. He ain't making that better for no man, no woman. A man look around and women start, all women ugly and booty ugly and all that. Yeah, you sick. You sick, nigga. That man said somebody hijacked something. Yeah, let me go and get him a word because it's taking a long time. Oh, that's his name. Terrence Alexander. That's his name. Y'all found him. Hello? Yeah, oh, okay, I got it. Oh, y'all had to go on YouTube to find it. Yeah, YouTube keep everything too. They try to work to keep my number down. Oh, no, ain't no article. It was a video. I never read the article. They showed the actual. Y'all remember? Who remember that? They showed the video of the whole thing. Then the little white family went. You saw it on Google. Yeah, Good Morning. They had the family on Good Morning America. They flew her up and they had them on Good Morning America the next day. I think he arrested her that day. Worst thing he could have did. That man ended his career. Man had a spotless career too. Man, when you got accommodation in your file from the mayor, don't y'all know this automatic you going up the chain until you run across somebody white. But I said, yeah, we the only people that ain't got no rights. Oh, that's it, 2004. That's why we checked behind you. Oh, I said 2005, ain't it? A officer was fired after a woman said he slammed her to the ground at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. He got his job back. I missed that. A civil service board has ruled that there was not enough evidence to fire Officer Terrence Alexander, even though the altercation was caught by a video camera. That's 2004, Chris. A video camera recorded a scuffle between the officer and a Henry County. First of all, it was not a scuffle. That's that word and verb sound like him and her. They done grabbed each other. They just throwing each other around. The video showed Alexander dragging Diana Dietrich, whatever her name, I'm gonna call her something else, Barnes from her vehicle, which she had stopped at the curb while waiting for her elderly. See, this ain't got nothing to do. See, here it is, her elderly. See, this is all. Now this changed the whole opinion about it. The law was, he was trying to tell her you couldn't park because they were saying, you can't park. You got to keep moving. You cannot park. You can't do that now. They ain't even racing. You can't park. You got to keep moving. It been different. Your mama getting in the car, he did it. Your mama wasn't there. So you can't sit there, keep moving. Come on. This Alexander is shown picking up Dietrich, bastard, Barnes, and slam. That's her name. What's her name? That's her name. Dietrich? Dietrich. What that is? D-I-E is what? That's what I'm going with. Now, D-I-E is diet? Yeah, die. And slamming her to the ground before. See how that? Slam her to the ground, handcuffing her. Alexander claimed that now he claimed that when you make a claim, that means this is on video. See, these are key words they get to trick you off on stuff. Where am I at? Claim Dietrich Barnes had hurt him. He claimed. So that's what he's saying by slamming her car door into him. Yeah, his claim. But the officer superiors dropped charges against the woman after reviewing the video. The Atlanta Police Department later fired Alexander after an internal investigation found he used unnecessary force in the incident. He appealed to Civil Service Board, said he should not have been fired. Managers at the police department are trying to determine when and how to reinstate Alexander. They said it is not likely he will be placed back at the airport. See that? Any man career. That's crazy. The man get hit by a car though. That's terrible. You the police, you gotta sit here and just, I mean, that's what you claim. You be like, am I the one on trial? I'm the one was hit. Right. The lady tried to keep going. That's why he grabbed out the car. He finally got to stop. He snatched her. You just hit me with your car. Now you can't win in America. Alexander, I'm sorry. I'll give you $5. You prove who you are, I send $5 to you. That's all I can give. It's gonna be in an unmarked envelope. Isn't that right? I'm about to come along and find me too. It's bad, y'all. This is the country you live in. All these Clinton, you saw the video, y'all, and Clinton say she hit him with her car. Now he would have put a bullet in her head. Now that's showing you restraint, because he could have grabbed this gun and felt like you still going. Boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? But he just snatched out the car. They make it like the man picked her off the ground. He grabbed her out. Find that video. Let me go to work so I can get through. That's just crazy. How many of y'all remember seeing that video? You pick her up out the car and pick her in the air and slam her. Nigga, you strong. That cock diesel. From you grab somebody and get him up in the air and throw him, the man grabbed out the car, and she should have. She could have used a little boot across the head, though. I'd have gave one of them little boot. God, it's a police kid. It's a special. You got to throw your back, You kick, That's a police kick. You put all that up. You did that nigga kick, nigga. You can't do that. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Boston knows something. Go ahead, Boston.
5 years later, the same officer hit his girlfriend.
He hit his girlfriend. You know what she probably did? She probably ran her mouth. I hit you like that white hoe did. And then he probably just blacked out. He blacked. Y'all don't know. Seriously, when people be in critical stuff, they don't know that people you can have flashbacks. I remember one time, a guy used to be a friend of mine. We had went to a QT, and he went by that slimming, and he just froze up, just locked up, fell out. He did. He got there and grabbed one of them Mexican sit with them churros, just started shaking. One of them big guys. Hey, I can't call the guy name, but the guy used to be a friend of mine. He did that. Them QT throw him off like that. You can have flashbacks, though. Y'all all right? We got a song. Don't we have one called Flashback? Ain't that what about, Jaheed, don't you have one flashback? Went back in your past acts and all that. Man, I'm so sick of Jaheed and Tupac. All that life you done did. Your hoes all over the world. Man, remember 2 places. Man came to Atlanta and the man went to South Korea. 100,000 miles up in the land. Oh, this stuff is so. Oh, that's a boasting nigga ain't went nowhere. Y'all see my whip? All right, there we go. So he hit her 5 years. Buddy, what did she do? Buddy, you know, what did she do? Was she in the car? She was 18? His girlfriend was 18? How old is he? He 41. What's her name, Aaliyah? I don't know. 41, 18, I mean. He couldn't do nothing but tickle her. Well, 18, boy, that's fresh and fruity. You better know your speed. Ain't that right? Well, you better have more bullets than you got in that gun. 18, that's young, boy. 41, 18, woo. An Atlanta police officer once involved in an altercation that ended up costing the city look how much that woman got. Look at that woman. Listen. Do me a favor. See, can you throw me out that wheelchair? I need $250. I need $250. Man, they don't get a nigga nothing. Do y'all understand I would dive out my car in front of the police for $350,000? Man, way back hit car, open the door and just hit that. Dude, $350,000 just started shaking. Y'all see how white folks even, nigga, they never lose. You hit him. She put her hand in his face, told him he didn't know who he was effing with. You can't put your hand on my, man, I don't get it. $350,000? I gotta get me some. Where's Justin? We finna go. All right, let's get ready. Me and Justin finna go ride. Come on, let's get ready. Man, I need that money, bastard. I gotta get that paper, man. Listen, I'm ordering every member to get some white paint. Go in Atlanta Airport and just drive and park by the curb. And they come, just fall out of the car. 300, all you can say is $350,000. That's all you can say. You nervous, you having flashback, all right? And tell them your country, and I need you to have American flags. Isn't that right? And Trump. Y'all got you need Trump hat on. You get it. That's crazy. What that say? 41? Let me say that. This don't have nothing to do with that. All right. 11-year-old veteran. See, to bring this up with that, this one don't have nothing to do with the other one. All right, 18 shit. I don't want no 41, 18, because I ain't gonna do them just be sitting there laughing at them 2 minutes. So I don't need a girl just sitting there wasting up all that time. But this his thing here. But this right here, see, they'll just keep dragging you through the mud. They're like, him and rinse. Look, we got to see where to put him. That's how they hold you off and wreck your life. Now, you know what you think that time he sees somebody white, he pull them over. If they get belligerent about, you can't really afford it now, because next case come up, it's going to like you racist. So now you pretty much got on the phone, he know he can whoop up over shirt is us. So the girlfriend get the whoop up because she ain't white. She got to suffer because he can't do nothing in that white. Why y'all think, even black, so-called Negro man, why y'all think we so hard with y'all? We don't have a voice with them. So we don't have a voice with them, then we come home, where you think we're going to expel it at? That's just better. Do y'all understand why a lot of our women are the brunt of our anger? What we going to do out here? First time we try to voice our independence, we finna go to jail. We finna get shot. I mean, either way it go, we done. We can't afford the time. Now you gotta go get your car, make bond, come back to court, get an attorney. Was this worth it? Get shot, get killed, and you still gotta plan your own funeral. We can't afford it. Whatever way it go, you can't afford it. So you can't even afford to open your mouth. So then when you get home, first time you said the wife, she started to say something back, how'd it go? She get all of the frustration of where we. Did you hear that? I ain't smell. You look guilty. How you ask me if I got out and reach down here? What you finna do? Try to help you. How you gonna help me? You like can't move. I just on that shit like that. She said, "You got it." That means are you related to Ivan? But y'all understand? This is important. We need to understand how important it is for us as a nation. I like to refer to us as a nation, not just as a people. People don't have nothing. We need to be a nation. Because a nation got rules, set laws, they got governments, things in place. And we actually have it, we just don't use it, okay? We have to learn how to deal with each other because we constantly in a bombardment of fight and hate and ridicule. We're going to ridicule the women going to ridicule us. Niggas ain't shift. I said shift. Y'all know what goes with. All right, we going to say women, we going to refer to hoe ain't nothing. So we constantly are degrading each other. And we just more or less categorizing one another versus giving the individual the opportunity to prove themselves out. Or people looking at, that's not the mass of us. Yeah, we got a lot of irresponsible men. A lot of irresponsible men. That ain't every man. We have a lot of men make babies and run off. We got a lot of men that stay home with their kids. We got a lot of women that make babies and run off. We got a lot of women that stay home and take care of their kids. We got women that just dump them and leave them, hit the street and horn. We got a lot of women that don't drop their kid, they stay home with their kid. That's their first responsibility. They'll get around to a man when they get that taken care of. Because that's priority. Once you get a kid, everything else off the table. Yeah, you got emotions and feelings and body functioning, but I can't afford to let that override the importance of this is what I got to take care of now. Because somebody ran off and didn't do their part, I got to be full time now. Y'all got it? So we need to understand each other's plight so we'll learn to give each other some of that little leeway. Because we quick to say, well, it ain't every white person. Well, it ain't every nigga. It ain't every black woman. Let's give the same leeway with how many of y'all believe every white person dirty? No. But you see what I'm saying? So we will agree that that's not everyone. So we'll give people the benefit of the doubt. We need to learn how to do that first with each other. We'll treat each other better. Learn to speak. It is sometimes, just because a man speaks don't mean nobody wants you. And y'all got to stop that junk. Every time somebody say something to you, man, come on, excuse me, sir. Hey, you mind if I get your phone out? Sexual harassment. How about, no, I have somebody, we keep moving. Right. How that come say, you sure I can't get your, that's 2 times. Now, me too. Me too. I'm in the Me Too movement. That's foolishness. I'm being with you. If a person is harassing you, following you, stalking you, yes, that nigga need to be locked because you don't know where he go. Somebody asked you for your phone number 2 times, you a part of the Me Too movement? No. You can't go have sex with nobody and call it rape later. 10, 15 years, just stop. It makes it bad. And women need to step in me. You know good well ain't nothing but some junk.
That's right.
How you have sex like, yeah, stop. Okay, you keep going. But you kept going too. You kept going too. He can't go by himself.
That's right.
Yeah, it's rape, me too. Then one of your lying friend, man, then some of them ugly. Ain't nobody had sex with you. No, good and well you don't every penis you done had. That like folks all over them like, just stop. That like Whoopi Goldberg, no she a virgin. Oh, she done had a kid. When? I don't want to see that one. And I ain't even no freak. I just don't believe everything I see for myself. I want to look the nigga in the eye. I see him on TV under The View. They need to change that thing from The View and start having that big old giant head on up there. That's an ugly woman, man. All in her mouth ugly. Ain't nothing on her pretty. I looked at her, I said, it's just nothing pretty about her shirt was ugly. Everything about her roll, every roll in her, every stack in her neck is ugly. The woman is just bodacious. There's no reason for, I'm being with y'all, there's no reason for Whoopi Goldberg to just continue on living like that. It's pain. Because it hurted me when I looked at it. Okay, y'all can leave it here. They ain't hurt me though. That's an ugly woman. Anybody agree that's an ugly woman? They talking she ain't made herself. She can stop herself though. You can stop. You ain't got to keep going on like that with her. Poor geek, she ain't make herself. I'm finding why she ain't stopped it. She can cut it off. Hurt my eyes. It's gonna get better. I know she is ugly. That's right. Made me cry too. I'm gonna go ahead and Romans 15:4, so I try to get through and get out of here. Also for the record, I never changed the time on my clock. I told them about that. I tell them all my clocks still the same. I refuse to get back behind white folk. I'm in the front of them. I have 9, 10. What time y'all got? Well, you let them white folk keep moving you around. I know what time it is. I guarantee they're gonna come back to me before I go back to them.
Yeah.
They'll be back. One Quaalude, they'll be back in the morning. All right, this is Romans 15:4. Let's look. Come on.
Whatever Nikatah before.
Whatever was written before.
Nikatah for our life.
Was written to show us.
That we through endurance.
So that through endurance without giving way. Make sure we understand what endurance is. That's going through something without giving way. Y'all got it? And?
Nakum of the Ketubim might have tikva.
All right, let's look at something. Say we use that for whatever reason that came up. See if that's Bamidbar. Bamidbar. B-A-M-A-D. Bamidbar. They call it numbers for those that's watching. Bamidbar. Man, take your book and rename your book and use numbers so they were there for 40 years and we was in the wilderness. This is more important than what they're going to put on the numbers for me. Because it denotes a lot of actions. Let's see, some people say 40 is the new 30. How many of y'all 40? You still 40, you ain't 30. Because I ain't 40 no more. 22. Ever 40? 53, the new 40. 22, and if you 40, that's a new 60. 22, let's see 9. Let's just try this. Let's just see something. How about that? We're just trying something. Well, I didn't say trying something. I want to look at something. Bamidbar, 22:9. Let's see. Listen.
And Elohim came unto Balaam and said, what unashamed are these with thee?
Mm-hmm.
And Balaam said unto Elohim, Balak, the ben of Zippor, Malak of Moab, has sent unto me, saying.
Hold on, stop for a second. He said he sent a word to me. When he said sent unto me, he said he sent a word to me. All right, I'm just looking. Go ahead.
Behold, there is a arm come out of Mizraim, which cover the Pani of the Arat. Come now, all are me, them. Peradventure, I shall be able to overcome them and drive them out.
Mm-hmm.
And Elohim said unto Balaam, thou shalt not go with them. Thou shalt not all the arm, for they are Barak.
Mm-hmm.
And Balaam come up in the morning and said unto the Shari of Balak, get you into your Arats, for Yahuwah refused to give me leave to go with you.
Mm-hmm.
And the Shari of Moab come up, and they went unto Balak and said, Balaam refused to come with us.
So what happened?
And Balak sent yet again Shari more and more honorable than they.
More distinguished than the former ones. Mm-hmm.
And they came to Balaam and said to him, Thus said Balak the ben of Zippor, Let nothing, I applaud thee, hinder thee from coming unto me.
Mm-hmm.
For I will promote thee unto very great kabod, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I applaud thee, all are me this arm.
Mm-hmm.
And Balaam answered and said unto the Abadim of Balak, If Balak will give me his bet full of silver and gold,
What happened?
I cannot go beyond the debar of Yahuwah my
I would
Elohim
not be able to pass over the Amar of Yahuwah. Mm-hmm.
to do less or more.
See that? To do small or great. What happened?
Now therefore, I applaud you, tarry ye also hear this Layla, that I may know what Yahuwah will say unto me more.
Okay.
And Elohim came unto Balaam at Layla and said unto him, If the Anashim come to call thee, come up and go with them. But yet the debar which I shall say unto thee, that shalt thou do.
Mm-hmm.
And Balaam come up in the morning and saddled his ass and went with the Shari of Moab.
Mm-hmm.
And Elohim anger was kindled because he went. And the Malachi of Yahuwah stood in the Darak for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two Abadim were with him. And the ass saw the Malachi of Yahuwah standing in the Darak, and his sword drawn in his hand, and the ass turned aside out of the Darak and went into the field. And Balaam smote the ass to turn her into the Darak.
I think for donkey is what is it? Athan? Athan for donkey. They saying ass. It's Athan. A-T-H-O-N. Y'all write that down. A-T-H, the O is an enunciation. A-T-H, I'm sorry, A-T-H-O-N. I write it up here too. Some people you said they still don't count him. Y'all can see that? Athan for donkey. Cause we say ass, he's saying ass, we use donkey. Okay. What does it tell ourselves? Female donkey. Okay, it refers to the female, so it wouldn't be just donkey, this would be for the female, because this was a feminine. Okay, and King James, it let you know for the she or for ass. Parenthesis for she ass, okay? So let's know this is for a female, so a regular donkey wouldn't possibly be Athan. Okay, this is for the female, so dealing with it is noted that it was a female. Okay? All right. Appreciate that. And he saw the Malachi of Yahuwah standing in the Darak with his sword drawn sword in his hand. What happened?
And the Athan turned aside out of the Darak and went into the field, and Balaam smote the Athan to turn her into the Darak.
Put her back into the way. Mm-hmm. What happened?
But the Malachi of Yahuwah stood in a path of the vineyards, a wall being on this side and a wall on that side. And when the Athan saw the Malachi of Yahuwah, she thrust herself unto the wall and crushed Balaam's regal against the wall, and he smote her again.
Mm-hmm.
And the Malachi of Yahuwah went further and stood in a narrow Malkum, where was no Darak to turn either to the right hand or to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And when the Athan saw the Malachi of Yahuwah, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the Athan with a staff.
With a stick. Mm-hmm.
And Yahuwah opened the paw of the Athan, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times?
Mm-hmm.
And Balaam said unto the Athan, Because thou hast mocked me, I would there were a sword in mine hand, for now would I kill thee.
So I'll kill you by now. What happened?
And the Athan said unto Balaam, Am not I thine Athan, upon which thou hast ridden ever since I was ever since I was dying unto this Yum.
Well, she's saying you have ridden all your Kai to this Yum. So apparently from that statement, he's been on this donkey. He's had this authority ever since he was a little kid. He's able to ride. Go ahead.
Was I ever wont to do so unto thee? And he said, Nay. Then Yahuwah opened the of Balaam, and he saw the Malaki of Yahuwah standing in the Darak, and his sword drawn in his hand, and he bowed down his head and fell flat on his pani. And the Malaki of Yahuwah said unto him, Wherefore hast thou smitten thine Athon these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy Darak is perverse before me.
He said, I have come out as an adversary because your way was contrary to me. So you need to know why the Malaki was coming out, because he said he was an adversary. I was coming out as an adversary because your way was contrary. Okay, so a lot of us don't realize why our fights come up to be the way it is, sometimes why things don't work in our favor. Just like with Balaam, a lot of times we don't actually take the validity of the writings. And why I went here was for a particular reason. See if the 21 and 1. Let me see what that's like. Same book. But Mark, well, let's see this one I want. Let's see, that's what I want. No, 21, 22. Jump down. See if it's let me see what 5 says. Let me see. 5. Drop down to 14. Let me see. 9, 14. Stop at 9. Let's see. 20. Let me see 20. Chapter 20. I'm sorry. They ain't on you. That's on me. Annunciation. Let me see what 2 says. Should have started saying it right. Let me see. Come on, scroll down. Let me see something. 22. 22. What do we start at 22? 22 and 9? Let me say 22 and 1. Let me see. 22 and 1. One? What I'm saying? Okay. Let me say this what I want. All right, listen.
And the Benim of Yasharal set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab on this side Yarden by Jericho. And Balak, the Ben of Zippor, saw all that Yasharal had done to the Amorites. And Moab was sore afraid of the arm, because they were many. And Moab was distressed because of the Benim of Yasharal. And Moab said unto the Zakanim of Midian, Now shall this company lick up all that are round about us, as the olive licketh up the grass of the field.
I don't know what they were concerned about. If people gonna eat up everything, there's a great multitude moving across him. Okay.
And Balak, the Ben of Zippor, was Malak of the Moabites at that time.
Go ahead.
He sent Malaki, therefore, unto Balaam, the Ben of Beor, to Pethor, which is by the Nahar of the Arat, of the Benim of his arm, to call him, saying, Behold, there is a arm come out from Mizraim. Behold, they cover the Pani of the Arat, and they abide over against me. Come now, therefore, I Palal thee, Arah me this arm, for they are too mighty for me. Peradventure I shall prevail, that we may smite them, and that I may drive them out of the Arat. For I wot that he whom thou Barak is Barak, and he whom thou Al-Ah is Al-Ah. And the Zakanim of Moab and the Zakanim of Midian departed with the rewards of Kasamim in their hand, and they came unto Balaam and spake unto him the Dabarim of Balak. And he said unto them, Lodge here this Layla, and I will bring you Debar again, as Yahuwah shall speak unto me. And the Shari of Moab abode with Balaam. And Elohim came unto Balaam and said, What anashim are these with thee? And Balaam said
That's
unto
good. That's good. The reason why I was going back, I was going back is something else. I must be down. The time 14. We read down through. Stroll up. Let me see. Where did we leave off at before? Come on.
We were at 33.
We was at 33.
Yeah, we about to start 33.
Hold on. Stroll again. Okay. Don't worry about it. What I was thinking about when we were reading, when we started talking about how we use Romans for our platform or our basis for what we do, and how through endurance, what Balaam didn't know, he was told not to all other people, the arm, don't curse them, because the people were Barak. So he went out with the right intent, but you could see how influences can come in and change how you actually do things, which means he gave way. See, eventually he put up a defense at first, but as things began to increase, like rewards, you know what I'm saying, position, this can come sometime and it can hamper a person's ability to be able to do their job. You can start out with a good intent. A lot of people have, but along the way, that's why you have to be careful about people, position, and getting monies and things. That's why I watch how I do stuff with people, how far I go with people, because you'll get yourself too in lock with them. Before you know it, you'll be just like Balaam. You'll be just like Balaam. And see, we start off, when he tell us, we read all the time, whatever was Nikatar, was written before, was Nikatar for our, to show us. So that through endurance, not giving way, what did he do? Now, initially he told him when he saw these people, he said that he wanted his last estate to be like them. So he had the right desire and mindset, Lord, but along the way, people will come in and they'll influence you. Things will influence you, they'll change you. And you'll start to move. When Shaul told us, let's see that Galatians 1 and 6. Let me tell you something. Everybody's not good with giving position. Everybody's not good with getting money. Everybody's not good with things. Because it'll change the way they actually operate, and they're a hard toward Yahuwah. Because people will feel like they're still in the same place when actually you're really not. I'm just being honest. People, listen, think I'm just talking to y'all, okay? Just think I'm just talking to you. Everybody don't do well with stuff. It changed their servitude. You'll change your dedication. You'll think you're where you're really not. You've actually moved. It'll move you. And when he's talking about going through and not giving way, he didn't allow the Sefer to be no consolation. That's why he was ready to curse them. That's why he took them and sat them up and had them to sit down and eat where they weren't supposed to eat. See, these people will put you in position in order for them to stabilize themselves or put themselves in a better position. Everybody don't do good with stuff. That's just being honest. I would like to see every one of y'all here with something. Everybody don't need the same thing, though. Everybody don't do well. Stuff will change people. But a lot of preachers start out being good preachers till their congregation grew. The money grew, the women changed, then they start committing adultery. I been able to do this. I started my living room. Ain't one sister, nowhere, and no kids can come along and tell, and no nigga kid can come up and tell you they been with me since I've been married. I started. Never happened. I don't let people get me out of the way. I seen too many people do it. I watched too many people screw up doing that stuff. So it wouldn't make sense for me to do it. That's right. It don't make sense. I done seen it. It's never been a good outcome. I've never seen a good outcome of it. So I understand the importance of how you got to be able to keep your integrity above all things. I'll never get a lot of stuff other people got because I got to have integrity. Right. That's it, man. I got to be able to sleep. I got to be able to live with me. When they kind of bump everybody, I got to be able to look at me in the mirror and know I ain't sold out. It ain't compromised. Somebody stop my mouth. I do business a different type of way than people. I had somebody that was talking, he was telling me I want to get a car, what he gonna do? I told him, man, I said, I just be honest with you, for the record, I said, I don't have to sell one. That's the truth, I told him flat. I said, I don't have to do it. I told him flat, I said, I don't have to do it. I said, you can go somewhere else. I said, they got to do it. They have to. I said, I just don't have to. I told him flat. Me and him had a real good conversation, got through. Tell me, he told, he said, I trust him. He said, I'm buying a car from him. I didn't. I told him, I'm just flat foot. I'm like, I don't know what you trying to do. Because I ain't got to kiss nothing. I ain't going to hold nothing. You ain't going to stick nothing in my mouth for no money to do nothing. I got my integrity. At the end of the day, you got to have, a lot of people got stuff. I'm telling you something. Everybody ain't got no integrity. True. It's hard to do stuff have integrity. That's why the book said a little that a Sadiq man have. More not. Even here, a lot of that stuff, a lot of stuff, I don't do no fool shit like that. I got my integrity, I lose it. I don't fool with everybody. My nerve get bad. I don't like a whole lot of stuff. I get nervous. A lot of stuff I don't have time to do. I don't have time. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want nothing, nobody hold me on my head. I don't want nobody to bother me. Ain't nobody gonna control me. I just don't want to be bothered. Right. I just gotta be happy because I had to be free to do what I gotta do. That's right. A lot of stuff I see y'all do, man, I can't do it. You can do it. I see folks hustle. I tell folks a lot of times I see folks stuff. I say, that ain't for me. That ain't my hustle. I like my integrity at the end of the day. A lot of folks gotta have integrity. I can help y'all do a lot of stuff here, folks. Y'all think I be impressed when I saw these folks having stuff? Y'all know how many folks I don't watch everybody. I don't watch so many folks hustle. They ain't got no integrity. They ain't even got a real hustle.
That's right.
Your hustle is scamming people. Yep. How y'all think a lot of these folks got this stuff? They scam people. A lot of these people ain't got this stuff because they got no integrity. I used to think you'll see folks, they got. Bring any one of them to me, I guarantee I prove y'all a lot of these folks. They ain't number scammers. Yeah. They scam people. These folks ain't got nothing. They rattle everybody up. They can't use their real name. Why you can't use your name? Because you fall for it. You fall for it. My name's Tony Montana. That's my name? Why I put on the album? Who is Tony Montana? Yeah, fictitious drug dealer from Cuba. Got it. God is a real person. The Teflon done. The man told me, I don't cover my face for nobody when they lock me up. He doesn't know I don't beg about. He told me, listen. He said, if the FBI come to me and try to get me, he said, if I stole a church steeple that was sticking out my behind, he said, I'll still deny it to him. He said, I'll never get into him. That's why the guy want to be like somebody. The man died with his integrity. He's stupid, but that's what he believed. These guys ain't got no integrity like them folk got. That man was all the way 100 what he had. That's his stupidity. I wouldn't do it, but that's what he believed. Go to the grave with it. That's his end. Is that my hustle? And I don't want his hustle. You keep it. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get. You rather flam and scam people. That works for you. It don't work for me. I marvel that you are so quickly turned away from him who yakra you into the what? Of the Mashiach to hear to a different. Let's see what he said, verse 7. And it is not only there are some who are
troubling you
and are desiring to
pervert,
which means to cause you to deviate from a proper course, like the one Balaam was on.
Right.
You see what happened with people to do?
Right.
They'll get you to deviate from another one of the Mashiach, because he already told them, the people are Barak. Why would you try to turn them from it?
Right.
Because you see some more quicker loop, an easier way to get something that at the end is going to hurt you. All right, verse 8. But even if we or a Malachim from the shop, somebody of a high authority, how did they get Balaam to move? They brought some people that had more clout and more position. He said, even if it's us, come to bring some good news to you besides for that which we have already proclaimed to you, let him be all on. Let him be a curse. He tried to get you to curse all Yasharon. He said, let him be a curse. Anybody that try to come and turn me away from you or turn me against you, they ain't coming for no good.
That's right.
Ain't nowhere in the world. That's the mindset we gotta have. Let me tell you something. I'll be making some changes. We're going to do things differently. We're going to do things differently. There's no reason for us to have our eyes on nobody out here. At the end of the day, what Yahuwah gonna give us and what Yahuwah done for us, now these folks can't compare what we got.
That's right. That's right.
You gotta have integrity when you lay down. That means a lot. You know what? Folk run me down. Well, oh, I married my brother. The stuff they say on me say I'm homosexual. Why, if I'm homosexual, I fight it? Let's go with right now. Let's go with this. I'm homosexual. Guess what happened? I'm finna go to jail. Congress finna pass a law against me. The Senate and them gonna write a bill against me being homosexual. I would get more money and more members if I were gay. I can go to any Christian church and not go to hell. I would be the grand poobah of Potter House. That would make me the grand poobah. Y'all know the grand poobah? That's the guy over the Lord for Fred Flintstone. You get the buffalo hat. Y'all know the grand poobah? You get the big hat with the. I'll be the grand poobah. What sense did that make? If you're homosexual, you got more rights, more bills, more funding. Why would a person lie about not being homosexual? Your wife ain't gonna leave you. She gonna embrace you and cook you in the nigga dinner. You only get good stuff if you gay. It used to be years ago that if I was gay in the street, you come, I call the police, they will come get you for a hate crime. Why would you fight it? That's what you are. Don't you know it takes on the whole integrity? And stand against the opposite. The everyday people will sell out for this stuff. They will go and be that. I say Mike when he want to be an actor. I say Mike. Might not say it. Mike, you say you done got fat too? You done messed up by now. But he'd have been on, let me tell you what, if Mike stayed out there and acting stuff, y'all seen a commercial with him and that other black guy, Nasty X or something, and Billy Graham. What's the other white boy that wanted to keep, what's the gay one? Who? Ellen Iverson. What's her name? Elton John and Nasty and Lil Nas X. They had a dumbest commercial. They not saying nothing. It's sick. Uber, I wouldn't even use Uber Eats because it's so disgusting. These two fags sit here with their food and they just get them. It makes no sense. It has nothing to do with delivering that for Uber. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? They give you stuff like that. They give you stuff. You can wear, listen, you can have sex with the devil. And Nike will give you shoes. Why would you fight that if that's what you are? You know what it takes to be homosexual? Absolutely nothing. This is a human being with no restraints, with no moral values or ethics. You can't get one of them rappers to come out and say nothing about him. Go tell them to make a song about Nas X and him being gay. You just ended your career. Not one of these guys got the integrity I got. Not one of these guys will stand up and do what I do. They'll lose everything they got. That's right. I'm not impressed with these guys. For what? You ain't even got no integrity. You will tell me you don't go along with no sissy. Tell that sissy that. That's right. Why you can't be a man and tell me you don't go along with it? Right. I'm a heterosexual man, and I don't believe no man ought to be with another man. Right. That's me. That sissy gonna tell you that sissy, I can get a sex train, I should be cutting penis off, my wife should sew up a vagina and get a penis on, and everybody gonna applaud them and they're gonna give a government grant. Yep. You can't be a man and step and say you can't, that you're a man. What about Nas X being gay? Well, I mean, you know, I got, you know what I'm saying? I try not to judge people because you have no integrity. These people ain't got no integrity out here. What? Y'all put your eyes on, let me tell you something. You'll do good if you made $10 an hour and live right, drove a car and needed some tires and your transmission was leaking and you had integrity, then you wouldn't have all these folk got and they have no integrity. They can't talk but in a corner. That's right. Your people getting murdered out here. random, and these bastards can help you and they won't say nothing. And I'm impressed with them. Never. They don't have one that impressed me. Absolutely none. Because you're not a man. You're a human being. This affects all of us. Nigga be jumping around like giblet and gravy for these folks. You get murdered and massacred. These folks got TV, they got commercial, they got connect, they got concert. Stop, everybody. Stop, stop, stop. You put your money here, and y'all leave out of here, you take a right or left out that concert, and you get yourself killed. Now they finna say every one about a concert. That's all they gonna do, just come in, start a rampage in there, get all them sued, all them be broke. Now they really scared. Oh, they scared now. That boy there got a $750 million lawsuit. Now one of them rappers, Jay-Z can't afford, he ain't got but $550 million. He can't afford $750. These guys make these white folk more money than they'll ever see. Go see if Sony only got $750 million. Go see if RCA ain't got but $300 million. They got billions off these niggas. And none of these guys got no integrity. These actors, the football players, not one of them got no integrity when they come down and stand up for our people. That's right. And the sad part, they black. We had 3 basketball NBA players beat up from coming from a club. This was walking, guess what they got beat for? Walking down the south, and they walked across the street. Police whooped them up. Broke snuffle out, broken legs. Listen, beat them down. They got trying to tell them, we're NFL players. Good to hear. Beat them down. You ain't seen them niggas on no talk show. You don't see them niggas stand up for black right, no Black Lives Matter. Them niggas got their check, get back and shut up. Let them know. You trying to play or what? Because if you hurt, you finna keep all the rep. We don't need it over here. I want to play basketball. That's what I thought. They had another NFL player. They had a video of him a few years ago. Snatched him in the park like beat the brakes off. Y'all remember that he was in the parking lot? He was trying to tell him, I'm playing NFL. Good to hear. You beat that joker down. He was going in his own car. He ain't in no video. These guys not pushing that for you. Don't look at none of these bastards. That's right. These bastards don't care nothing about it. They'll take your money, concert, suck you out of the conference, get you everything they got. These bastards don't care nothing about y'all. Care about yourself. Everybody trying to get money out here. These folks don't care nothing about you. The welfare, the betterment of our people and our kids. Whose money they getting? They ain't getting Sony money. They getting our money. You don't even get no respect. So I try to teach y'all integrity. That's the first thing you want, integrity. You want a good man you can mob me. That's right. I ain't kissing nothing, ain't about putting nothing in my mouth. Yeah. See if somebody walk up and make me do something. See if one of them walk up and run their mouth to me and don't get some teeth knocked out their mouth. Mouth go cricket, I'm gonna make you lose some teeth. Yeah. And that's gonna be for GP. Yeah. Get you some integrity, you outlive anything out here. When them folks, you know when them folks sit down and watch me when I preach for 2.5 hours? Integrity. Yeah. Oh, if people talk. Oh, yeah. Where the proof at? Where these hoes that I've been sleeping with? Why don't they come out and show themselves? That's right. I read letters. Gino Gennaro read that from their own members, tell names of members, and these dumb bastards still sit here. Because they're stupid. People don't care. They just want to follow something first. Once you get some integrity about yourself and know what you're here for. That's right. These folks tell you what you can't do, you can live right. That's right. We are the pinnacle. None of these people know pinnacle for us. That's right. We set the standard. Not these people. They ain't got no. Go and look through everyone needs celebrity, everyone need rapper, go through everyone need performer, everyone need athlete, and see how much integrity they got. You know, I'm talking to some of the NFL players. You know when they start wanting to talk up and do something? When career over. Yep. I taught them when your career going, you should do, you can do. I gotta play. Your playing day over. Now you talking. Yep. When you ain't nobody, you can't do nothing, and nobody give you no contract. Yep. They play them. They make them sign that paper. You sign that paperwork. You just gave up all your man. Not one of them a man. Go tell Sonny you a man. Michael Jackson tell you what happened. Yep. Go tell him you're a man and see why they end your career. Yep. They ended Michael Jackson's career. King of pop became king of law. That's right. They locked that joker. A man done sold more albums than the Beatles. They ended his career. Joker had to use dope to stay up, couldn't get a record sold or nothing. He tried to do one last tour to try to pull himself out. That's what these crackers do to every one of them niggas. These niggas think Jay-Z owns something. The folk y'all don't even know own more than the Brooklyn Nets that Jay-Z will ever see. These niggas be around Jay-Z and the Nets. Nigga, is you serious? You think they let a nigga get his own basketball team? All them guys know exactly what they do. Them white folk use their faces. Because they know niggas stupid. You'll run out there, they going to suck up Black Lives Matter, stupid white folk, everybody else money. They're like, whatever you think. People, it's a Russian boy on most of that. That Russian boy so powerful, Putin can't even kill him. You know how powerful you got to be that Putin don't kill you? That you'll run for president of Russia and you still living? Putin killed all his opposition. How powerful you got to be? That's who own the Brooklyn Nets. But since y'all niggas stupid, you want to holler at Jay-Z, go ahead and holler. That white man, listen, that man ain't never dribbled no ball. He don't know how to rap. He can't dance, and he don't make no videos. You know how much dancing Jay-Z done did? Butt cheek pulling. You know how much they done did to get that stuff what they got? That white boy ain't done none of it. And you run for president of Russia and Putin ain't kill you. How powerful are you? That's the nigga I like to talk to. That man don't go try to make no video. He don't try to run out here and show y'all nothing, trying to prove nothing, none of y'all. He let y'all have that junk. Joe run out, yeah, I'm Illuminati. Y'all niggas, so I heard so many dumb niggas running around here. Yeah, Jay-Z Illuminati. And how many other people Illuminati told you they were Illuminati? Just how many other people told you they were Illuminati? Yeah, you know, Jay-Z got 5 passports. How many other folks told you this? And you think they let that nigga do it? Why these niggas be so dumb? I heard so many niggas say the dumbest stuff. Illuminati. You a nigga. You a Illuminati. These niggas ain't got, man, these niggas be lying. All of them number liars. These niggas ain't got that. They let them jokers sing about that. Listen, Floyd Mayweather told you better about these rappers. He said, they try to talk about Floyd, how dumb Floyd. Floyd said, these rappers be rapping. He said, these guys sing about my life. He said, I actually have the money. He said, these guys ain't got nothing. They were talking about 50. He said, these guys are rapping about my life. Floyd tell you, I get through fighting. Floyd said, I walked away with $190 million. Floyd said, my money. These guys will make $190 million over the course of their whole life. Floyd made it in a fight. He tried to tell them guys, he said, these guys ain't got what they be telling these people. These niggas, look, Lil Wayne. I know Lil Wayne. That was the best rapper y'all had. The man rent cars, rent jewelry. Why y'all think he was doing that? That's most of these niggas' life. White folks let these folks go far enough to give nigga dreams. Know the well these folks, all these folks you know, which one they got living in their own neighborhood? Chris Rock said it best years ago. He said, one day he said, well, look, he said, I know what I do. I act that. He said, what do my neighbors do? They were like, how you doing, Chris? He said, all these folks don't do nothing. They live in my neighborhood. They love niggas that around here and catch balls and knock balls and run chase them. Because your stuff be over quick. No white folks still be going. Seeds don't have nothing to do with them. Them jokers be owning part of the team you be playing with. Them jokers on golf course sitting around doing their own life, owning, studying, making money, building. Nigga out here struggling. Soon as they cut one out career pass off, we done. Y'all know it. 9 times out of 10, nigga ain't got but one way of making money. So first time they nigga block you, you done. These white folks set themselves up, they have multiple avenues of streams. I've been trying to tell y'all guys how to do stuff. Why y'all got your eyes on these people? These people ain't gonna do nothing for y'all. None of these folks gonna do nothing for us at the end of the day. We Yahudim. Everything we gonna do, I've been told, we gonna do it for people gonna screw us and lie to us. People ain't gonna do nothing for us. Folks sell up broken promises. When are we gonna do for ourselves? Y'all nigga always waiting on somebody to do something. Nigga, let's do it ourselves. We don't need these people to do nothing. We do it for ourselves. Ain't nobody, listen. I say it again. I can let y'all go. They ain't got no smarter. They ain't got no better than what I got.
Yeah, come on, preacher.
They ain't got nobody to do no more than what I got.
That's right.
I got all the people I need. I got all the knowledge and information I need right here. They ain't got nobody. Everything these folks put in, number cons. Number cons. I don't watch too many before I see them out the rip. I watch people speak, certain stuff people say, I say, you're a con. I done picked you up. I watch your speed when they go street, I picked it up. You con. Most of these people number cons. I'm just being honest with you. Y'all tired one. Let me tell you something else. I'm not nobody. My name is not John Gotti. My name is not Tony Montana. I'm Tony Smith. Born here in Anthony Smith, Tony Sharp of that. I use my own name. I'm my own man, I'm my own person. Y'all got me? I don't have to go watch no movie to know about no street life. I actually been in the street. I actually done mine for real. These guys ain't been in no street. These guys Sunday morning worshipers. These guys ain't been, most of these guys tell us, so what street cred you really got? What you do? They got on the drug dealer sold now, they got people around them. Let me tell you more they got it. These guys going against drug dealer and street nigga around them so they can learn how to talk and try to be relevant.
That's right. That's right.
I don't need no street nigga around me because you bad news. You don't keep people around them, they bad news, you get rid of folk like that. Let me tell you what a street nigga do. Street nigga bring the wrong traffic. I'm from the street, I don't play no stuff like that. I don't want no street nigga around me, no. He's street, he definitely don't need to be around me. Because he gonna pull the wrong one and he gonna hit the dead end right here. Cause I know where a street going, how far it's gonna go. You don't need no street nigga around you for no credit. Leave them folk where they at. Y'all ain't never been no street do that. Man, that's a baraka.
That's right.
I mean, it's old, it did it. At the end of the day, listen, there's a lot of stuff I would have loved to never had experience. Y'all guys ain't never had to do that stuff. That's a baraka, man. I don't be trying to go get no credit out here. You know how some of these folks credit go? These niggas in the grave. Yep. Just like the real John got where he at. You want that? That's how it went, straight to the grave. I don't want that stuff. I'm trying to go with Yahuwah. Yes, y'all got me? Yes, that's where it's gonna count. At the end of the day, when they get down to it, you better do what's gonna count. Come on. You gonna die and leave him. Need no junk like that, man. I rather get the little I got, get what I'm doing, make my own way at the end of the day. I bet you that's my MOOW. I put that every time I tweet. Every time I put my tweet up, make my own way. And that's the only way we're going to be safe, we're going to secure ourselves. You ain't going to make that with these folks. These folks going to drag around and play games. Well, I don't watch folks too long. I said with white folks, listen, I've seen just about every con you go around, and all they do is just piss me off with people. You know, that's why I don't fool with everybody. I don't. I'd have been in he brought me, he said, I want you to meet him. He'll tell what I tell him. I said, I don't want to meet him. He'll tell, I said, I don't want to meet him. I know enough people. There's some people I just tell, I don't even want to meet them. I just don't want to meet you. I done been around and met enough people. You know why you start knowing people? Because they full of shit. Yep. And you just learn, I just rather keep you out of my life because you'll put me somewhere I don't want to be right now. I'm focused at something else. Get folks try to keep you focused on one plan. These folks get you out and put you in something, you'll be somewhere you don't need to be. Yep. That's just being honest, try to help y'all out. Now, I can help all y'all now. It's a matter of what y'all want to do at the end of the day. Do you want to be saved or you want to be popular? Saved. They're going to beat that other stuff. You know what's going to be popular? When Yahuwah come back here, we're going to be at the top. They're going to be at the bottom. Yeah. Tell me enjoy it now. When you lay down at night, you're going to be able to close your eyes. You ain't had to scam and flim-flam on nobody. You ain't had to rape nobody, have sex with no little boys. A lot of these guys got crazy little pellet figure, little stuff they get about. Because you get around that crowd of people, them people fun. They run out of stuff to do. They can't do normal stuff, don't make sense no more. That is, I'm telling you, it's a sick life. That's what folks don't realize. It's just like joining the gang. You don't join the gang, it don't put in no time. It don't work. They got to get your hand dirty. You ain't going to join that group unless you don't get your hand dirty. That's just how it works. You think them guys kick that platform they got and everybody's hand ain't dirty? Why y'all think the feds on all these people? I'm just curious. Why y'all think the feds been on these people? Why y'all think the feds been every one of these guys' groups? Because they prayer warriors? Because I know what y'all do. Y'all guys gonna do dirty, stupid stuff. And I'm gonna jam you up every time. Because they ain't got a brain in their head. People around them ain't smart enough to tell them, you don't get jammed. You finna get jammed. I'm from the street, I white people, I see stuff, I say, I don't bother with that, you don't get jammed. I've been out here, man. Listen, man, I done been with that. I done seen the Fed work. They move too fast, too swift. Fed don't have to listen. Fed keep a long history rolling with you. You just steady going. None of these guys ain't got a brain in their head. That's their whole thing, infiltrate. They'll put people in there with you dirty. And make them dirty you up. That's how I'm from. Listen, I ain't talking about no movie. I'm from the streets. I know what they do. They'll dirty your hands. Every life ain't a good life. Believe me when I tell y'all that. Every life ain't a good life. Bad life you can get right here, live right, do the right thing, and just watch how it grow. Watch how it grow. Watch how it go at the end of the day. I done seen all of it. Everything we're going to do, and we're going to take for ourselves. We don't need nobody else. Everybody going to do but flim-flammers and lie to us. We don't need nobody lying up. We ain't going to, first thing to do, don't lie to yourself. I ain't going to lie to myself. I get my money, I get mine. I know how I make my money. I know how I make my money. I don't have to do no seminar. I ain't got to tweet and get nobody to do nothing. I make my own money. I can take money and flip money and make my own money. I don't know nobody do nothing for me. I ain't got to get nobody to come and pay nothing to come. Everybody give me $25 to get something. I don't have time to do it. Because you don't get what you want for $25, I'm going to have to hear your mouth. How much them to tell you for $25? Let me tell you something. I watch everything. I pay attention to everything folks do. Let me tell you something. If you really making money, you know what you're doing, you ain't even got time. I don't even have the time to sit down with you to talk to you to do it. It ain't worth my time. The reason why people say I don't have time to do it to you, because they ain't doing what you think they're doing. I'm just telling you, I'm from the street. I already know how it works. You're too busy. Listen, if I tell you what I tell you, what I do and do what I do, it's going to cost you more than what you're thinking. Because I'm going to set you up with something where you're going to be able to take it, you're going to be able to do something with it. If you can't take it and do nothing with it, then I'm going to waste your time. That's over y'all head. Man, I watch these folks. Let me tell you something. These folks out here will use you. All this stuff I watch these folks do, a lot of this stuff is just smoke and mirrors. It is. It's smoke and mirrors. It's a game. That's all it is, game. You know how they tell you how the game meant to be done? Played is made to be sold. That's how you're going to pay for it. You're not trying to get no game. First thing everybody need to focus with, watching that, everybody here, make sure you're living right. Priority one, make sure you're living right. Yes, sir. Make sure you have not lost the fundamentals, or make sure you get it right and get saved. Yes, sir. That priority over everything. Y'all hear me? Yes, sir. Man, let him. Go through the way and find out seminars. You know how many seminars going on right now? You know why? Because everybody trying to find out how to pay something and get something quick. Ain't nothing you're going to get quick and pay for it. How many of y'all got college degrees? How many of y'all paid for them? What it took y'all, one session? Long time. Why you think? It take time. How everybody get y'all moving, they get you sold on something you finna pay for, you finna walk off with something. It don't work. All thing you can pay for and walk right off with is your groceries. Around the street, that stuff don't work, man. It don't work. I done seen it. I done seen too much of it. It look good, though, to the initial people who don't know no better. I done seen it. I already know what happened with a lot of this stuff. A lot of stuff is smoke and mirrors. It don't work. You know who it worked for? The people who sold it to you. Donald Trump made his money during the real estate era. Most of y'all don't even remember, you're too young. Donald Trump made his money selling people $69 to tell you how you can build your first property. How many of y'all remember that? Why he ain't still doing it? Same Donald Trump lost the Taj Mahal. He done lost everything he got. He made his money because he won a racket. When the economy got bad, he started selling people really him, Les, that bastard, Glad of Nightmare. What's his name? Les Brown. He made his money from doing that foolishness. Now, listen, a lot of that stuff. Oh, where's Les Brown at now? Let me tell you where he got caught up at. He got caught with a forehead scam in Atlanta. They were going through Atlanta, Texas, sweeping up folks. That group all got hit. They put their face in there too. When everybody started getting hit, everybody got back and got out of it. Take your time, live right. You ain't gonna beat that with nothing. Yes, sir. I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but I know how to do simple math. I know I do simple time and just know exactly what folks are doing, how folks will pull you into stuff. Take your time. Everything here glitter ain't gold. This is, listen, they just see. You know why these folks putting all this stuff on their hand for? Because they know PPP done hit, they knew SBA loan done hit, and everybody want to get rich. So it keep plenty of y'all suckers out here on the list waiting to run your behind somewhere and pay somebody and walk out there and you got something. Show somebody who went there, tell them to show what they got. Tell them, say, show me what you got from that seminar. Show me what you made from it. It takes time to make money. It takes time to get saved. You know how the book was set on the road? People met Yahushua and got saved right now. They don't tell you them people already had history and knowledge. Woman just crawled by the ground by accident, and while she was crawling, she almost fell and she grabbed him in his garment. Yeah, you got a book told you that Yahuwah was coming. You don't believe this ain't had healing in his wings. Guess what I found in wings? His tassels. Nobody ran across this man and just got nothing. People had knowledge. The man he had sat here, the man had been a mute. The man said, hadn't it had been said that if any man opened the eyes of the blind, that he was Elohim? People had knowledge. They want you always, that's how churches make money. They sell you on show up, this your Sunday. Church is a scam. Everybody is running scams. Come get it right now. Folk pay for it. Want to buy this prayer cloth? Get this. I want money. I got bills. Who's sick? Who want to be healed? Buy this. They don't want to go through and do the regimen. Change your diet. Clean your stuff up. Stop smoking and drinking. No, give me the prayer cloth. All my disease gone. Everybody want to beat people. It's a scam. No, but the church is scam. Everybody scam. Everybody scamming people. Why people just can't do business? Right. Everybody scamming people. It's just, you know who be the victim? You know how they say? Well, you make money, somebody got to lose. What if you the person, you don't make the money, you lose? That's what you do is say, who all got to lose? Who all got to lose for you to make money? I can show you how to get a product. You take the product, a house, buy the house, fix the house, sell the house. Who lose? The person get the house, got a home. You put your money, you bought the house, you bought the house, fixed the house, sold the house, you made your money. Who lose? Nobody. How did you buy into a scenario that somebody got to lose? Now, if they lose the house later on down the road because they bad management or mismanagement, that's not on you. Right. But you ain't got to get a product to sell it so somebody got to lose. I'm done. Let's tube. Get ready, we get out of here. When it be, you know what's great? All of us win. Why all of us can't win? Why everybody can't win? Everybody get what they want. People get a product, you get your money for what you put in it. They get what they wanted. Everybody walk away, nobody lost. They don't want to do business like that. They do a business where somebody got to lose, they ain't got to be you. What if one of them people that lose decide they want to come back? I'm trying to tell you, everybody ain't on that losing end. Some folks be on that end, if I'm going to lose, somebody's going to die. Well, you out here in life, I'm just telling you now, everybody don't subscribe to that. What is that, all that fair and love and war? For everybody, I don't know what folks we talking about. That don't work for everybody. I used to be in the street. Man, we just scam people so much different stuff. Thank you. That's my Hadassah. I used to scam. You know why I used to scam? Can't know how to do business. See, the people I with, they always thought business was you just had to go ahead and get somebody before they get you. They thought it was business, it wasn't business just because they didn't know how to do business. Most people don't know how to do business. They just know how to beat you. I just know how to stick you with something. You know what I'm saying? Do business. You can do business and keep your integrity. And you can make money. You might not never get what a lot of people out here get, but you want to be able to get some sleep and you want to feel good about yourself when you do something. Y'all got me? Always make sure when you look in that mirror, you can look at you. Some people say that, I can look at me because they don't care. I care. People count on me. My word carry weight. If I tell people something, you can count on me. Y'all hear me? That's how you want to be. That kind of integrity, you can't pay for that. That you can be somebody that people can trust what you say, believe what you say, that you're a person of your word and you got credibility. Y'all always want that. That's better than any piece of paper you can get, whatever you got. The fact that you can ask somebody to do something, somebody say, that ain't no problem. Because I know you, I know what type of person you are, and I believe in you. You can't ever pay for that. A lot of folks can't pay for that. You can't get that. That's something you have to earn from people. So I was a person years ago, no, don't believe me. Please don't get them to run off. Because the people I with, they just wouldn't do business. We wouldn't do business right. They just take. We can get, man, we could go steal some car phone. They when they have mounting the car, get them, and sell them back to drug dealers. You sell them to them, $450, $850. A guy that gave was high back then. So then they got to get them hooked up in their car, take the car, go get it, get up there, then you take a wire out, and you tell them you got to take it back up there and get it fit, take the phone out. Then you just don't show back up. So you got them for the money for the phone, then you got them for the money to pay you to repair the phone and hook it up. See what I'm saying? You know why we did that? Couldn't do business. Just stupid. Yeah, take a chance at risking your life, somebody killing you. Catch you somewhere and see you one day. And it don't even be about the money, it's the fact of the principle. You took me, and now I caught you. People just feel like it don't matter. It does matter. You got to remember at the end of the day, your integrity has to be primary. Oh, especially y'all young people. Y'all get integrity. Ain't no amount of money you can put on that. Ain't no amount of money you can put on that. Having stuff is nice and fine. A lot of folks got stuff. And they got stuff gonna get took, repo. I ain't got no repo on my stuff. I ain't worried about my stuff getting repoed. Y'all got it? My credit, my word, I keep all of them good. You got me? Some folks say, well, I ain't got no credit. I don't know how. That's a reflection of me. I'll be honest, my credit, I let you pull mine. You look at mine, you see what somebody screwed me on 2 things I show you. I guarantee you sit down, you don't see none of that, and mine still said how the nigga said. Because it don't make sense to me to say I got integrity and my credit shot. Because I am a product. Everything you find about me is a product of me. So I can't sit right here talking about, oh, my word good, but my credit shot. That don't make sense. That's a product. That means people gave me something based off of me saying, I will be responsible for that. So I'll pay that. I had a bastard screwed me about $200,000 screwed me on my credit. I'm paying it off though. I make payments to him. I said, I go on and pay it. Call my name on it. They call, I pay it. They call, I pay it. That's it. I don't explain to them about what he did. It's my name on it. At the end of the day, I got to eat that and I got to suck it up. Should have looked at it and thought, the bastard should have had his own credit to do it. But he effed up here, so he effed up some other one. So at the end of the day, you realize everybody you see with stuff, they ain't got it because they doing good business. That's just being honest. Everybody doing because they doing no good business. Don't get your eyes on everybody. Tell you don't know what people doing. You don't know who they scamming, who they robbing, who they stand front to get what they got. So at the end of the day, you just want to make sure you're good, that you know what you're doing, and you stand on some principles. Don't be like Baylor. Get out here and then you get shook when you see some people with higher and more than what you saw what Baylor did. He turned right around his own people. That's how important for us to make sure we're right. I know everybody can't use that. Don't worry about it. Everybody can't use what I teach, but you better. At the end of the day, you better. They're going to pay off in the long run. Y'all see, you know who's going to pay off? Integrity. Folk living right, they're going to pay off. Everything we need, we're going to get. Y'all stand up when y'all say it. Do what you're supposed to do and see that man do what he's supposed to do. That man trying to hold nothing back from us. He just don't want us to get our eyes so stuck on folks and stuff. Cause they want to do just like that. They like, man, they doing pretty good. I don't know what they're doing. I know what I'm doing. You know what you're doing, right? That's on prayer you can justify. Y'all got it? Everything we need to do, I'm telling y'all, I don't need nobody outside the way of y'all. I don't. I just be honest with you. I don't need them. Outside, I really don't need it, because at the end of the day, if we stand on what we're supposed to stand on and folks start all these different ways, I got too many different ways going to him. We don't cut all that out one way. Just like he bossed that a thought in one way. He said, I made it where you can't go to the right or to the left. Everybody go one way. That's how we get this thing right. Won't be your shawl. Everybody go one way. Y'all got it? All right, let's get ready to stand. Give Mr. Hood a hand clap. Let me too. Goodness. That's like a Shabbat night. It's 10 minutes after 10. Oh, I know that. Y'all let the white man pull you in. I know what, 9, 10? 10 minutes after 10. Ain't that right? That's what I got. I know. See, you know what happened? See how the man pulled y'all in? He got y'all thinking at 9, 10. Now, who gave him the thought he just moved town when he get ready? But everybody did that. Everybody said, but you see, when everybody conform to it, it's right. So you ask yourself, what else have he made you conform to that look right? When we know all the he come along, he gave them early time and a late time, he was moving it back and forth. When we know this stuff? Time what it is. What it is. Yeah, we know it gets short and it gets dark. That's just how it is. It show you just like your end. You come in when you start out, your days were long running. As you get older, what happens? Your day gets shorter. Ain't that right? Like you know what time, you know your time coming to an end. Ain't that right? You was in your full strength. You go all day. You say like, whoa, man, it stay up a long time when you're young. But they've been around a while, so your steps get shorter. Ain't that right? That man keep trying to move the clock, try to make it look like stuff lasting longer. I'm not buying it. It's 10 after 9. I'm sorry, 10 after 10. Y'all stay behind them white folk. I'm ahead of y'all. Y'all got to come get with me. I ain't going to get with y'all. All right, come on, y'all. Give us out now, man, at 10 minutes after 10. CJ, Damon, Martinez, Liz, Danielle and the kids, MJ and the girls, Ahab, y'all. Joanna, Ahab out? Oh, okay. Hey, the HIV one is on. I'm just checking. There's a lot of tests out there. We don't know. You don't ask. Folks, I told you I wasn't, man, you ain't coughing. Say, I wasn't a coughing. I don't know to ask. I believe it's straight now. I mean, folks got a pad now. Y'all feel like HIV don't exist. You know how they got y'all? They sold so many. When last time I heard somebody talking about they got AIDS? Where all the AIDS folk went? COVID. No, everybody worried about COVID. Man, everybody out here. Man, so many folks out here, all kind of disease out here roaming around. VD, they don't need no rub, I'm wearing a mask. Go ahead. that mask ain't gonna cover what you're gonna get down there. All right, what else we got? Chanel. The Taylors. Oh, yeah. John, okay. John. Jill. The Palmers. All of the Palmers? Yes, sir. Now, that's somebody they're connected to. Who? All right, that's all they know. Who? Project Pat. Project Pat said he done broke off. He said he with his family. He said he got rid of that joke. He joined the winning team. Nah. Go ahead. The Mormons. Bookers. Rashida. The whole Sheeta clan. Ernie. Whole clan. The Ninja Turtles. Everybody, ain't that right? The Simpsons. Meeks. Meet the Simpsons. Who else? Keandra and the Kid. Who else? Did they send them? Well, tight. We can't be just throwing folks out here. Ain't that right? They ain't sitting there, so I don't know where they at there. All right, everybody else too. I appreciate everybody out. Hope they feel better, get better. Please, y'all, make sure y'all stand on y'all regiment. Because it ain't just cold, it's the cold, the season changing. So make sure y'all stand on your stuff, your elderberry, You got the fireside, you got lifestyle. I tell you, vitamin D is good to keep your immune system up. Vitamin C, you take immune, because you want to keep your immune. I'm telling you what can get you to, if you're not getting proper rest, your immune system, you can take all that stuff you want now. You got to get rest. Everybody here, rest, you ain't gonna beat rest. When your body don't get enough rest, then diseases, then these, not fungals, but what these viruses, they can attack. They're constantly at your immune system. So when your immune system man, it can block it. But when you're not getting proper rest, when you got other things and you start missing on your regimen, I'm good, you mess around that one day, bam. Now you start talking about, I'm finna double up. Yeah, once it get in, it gotta finish its course now. Okay? So let's make sure we smart out here. Stop running up kissing folks in the mouth. You ain't seen it in 15, 20 years. You talking, hey man, what's that? Hey, I ain't that no more. Like that, what? I ain't man no more. I met around and kiss somebody. I met around here one of them bangalings in their mouth, but be careful. It's all kind of for who else? They did? They just sent it now? That tight. They sent it now? How you know? Okay, at 9:09. Oh, well, it's 10 o'clock. They should have been sitting there. We started at 7 o'clock, 9:09. Thank you, Prince. We appreciate Prince for keeping accurate records for us. Said nobody get by, ain't that right? She'll be our accurate record keeper. All right, who else got? That's everybody. Appreciate everybody. We get ready to pull out. Appreciate them, all right. Most High Kudashaba, separated Father, I do again for allowing us to be here and for all you allowed us to see with our own and to understand with our lives, with our minds. We're sorry again for anything we've done or said or anything we've done that could alter or be a defect in the human mashpah. We ask you to baraka those in affliction, the sick, behind prison walls, bereaved, married, and single. The out-of-towners, baraka them and be there in the coon. Those in war-stricken country, disease, flood, droughts, fires, whatever the circumstance, situation, we commit them to your trust. Baraka your Shamahim, your Sabut, your Ra'ah, your Malakin, every Malkum, Jerusalem, the city foundation, Shalom, the place where you say your own is always upon from the beginning to the end of the Shana. We want to be in your Pani, which is in your presence. We want to see your Pani in your face. We look to dwell inside your Malkuth, which is your empire. For truly, we need you, and without you, we are nothing. Ask you to blot out all of our kata and our ma'al, which are our sins and our transgressions. We ask you to baraka us, recovering those, going astray and taken from us, especially our young adults and our benim, and keep us that are here that we lose none. Again, we need you as never before. We're sorry again for anything we've done or said. Although it might be repetitive, it's something that we truly seek after. To be Yakra by your Shem, which is called by your name. To be your Gui, which is your nation. To be your arm, which is your people. Your Adah, which is your fold and your flock. We need you. Those that's separated from us, that's recovering, going through the newborns and our newly aims, mothers, ask you to be with them and strengthen them. Encourage their lives and be there in the coon. And let them know, though they are going through, that they're not without you. That we all, at some point in our lives, Kahi, have to suffer some things. And in that, it's time for us to consider that when we're up again, that we'll use our strength and our ability to be focal in on doing your will. And there are things that you allow us to do, but please keep us that we don't allow it to be above that which you set forth for us to do first, which is to seek your Yeshua, your salvation. And when we've done all we can do here on this side, we pull out that you grant us a better, your everlasting Malkuth, which is your empire, where we can see your Pani, your face, and Tahalim, your Shem better. In the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach, we pull out. Let us all say, Amen. Come home! Come home! Ahabia. All right, y'all ready? Oh, Papa, I can't hold you right. Turn around right here for me. Turn around right there for Papa. Yeah, Papa's still in the healing stage. So stand right here, stand right there, Amana. Hey, Amana. There y'all go. Stand right here. Stand on. Step on a little bit more right here. Stand right there, right there, right there. See there? All right. Y'all ready? You ready? What's on? Can they see you? Make sure they can see my man Ace. Step home. Makai, let's step up some. Step up a little bit, they can see you. You ready? Y'all ready? All right, you ready? Oh, turn around. This ball, thank you. You ready to look around there? Turn around over there. You ready? Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3, hit it. Rob the little children. Oh, all the children of the congregation. Oh, red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in His sight. Rob the little children of the congregation. Woo! Come home! Come home! Hug you! Appreciate y'all.